That should be live. Should be live. Come on, YouTube. Come on, YouTube. All right. Delulu, hello. I apologize for being on so late. I'm an idiot. TLDR, I'm an idiot. To be completely honest, I'm in an absolutely atrocious mood today. The vibration noise I'm living with in my apartment has gotten much worse. And it has me in a very sour mood. And then I got my glasses today, and it doesn't seem to be, it's weird. Now, it could be a case that the glasses are new, and my eyes have to get used to it, but it feels like the prescription is wrong. So, hey, Liz, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. I hope your drama has subsided totally, if not at least a bit. So, yeah, I'm gonna look silly tonight. Try these out, hope it works. And this is me with glasses on. Hopefully I don't look too hideous to you. So tonight, as I try to ignore the ever-present vibration noise that's filtering through my apartment and literally shaking me, I'm going to try to, or I will, start doing base coats on my warband here. Let's pop out this chat. You know what? Let's start a goal too. Nardo needs help. Nardo needs all the help. We're gonna go 50 chats. How do I do this? There we go. We have a goal. Okay. Thank God you're on. I hope you're okay. Please explain. Delulu says, Liz, Delulu, I'm so bored right now. I'm sorry you're bored. I'm going to be painting miniatures. I don't know how exciting that is, but if you want to hang out with me as I paint up some toy stuff to play later on with, I hope you enjoy it. I guess you could also chit-chat with chat. So bored right now. Are these the characters who are going to be us? No. That's I haven't gotten those yet. I thought you weren't going to go on stream for a second. Yeah, sorry, Keaton. I just hemmed and hawed before going on. I was trying to take care of a few things in the apartment, and I was trying to see if there's any way I can deal with the noise here, and unfortunately there doesn't seem to be anything I can do besides just deal with it. But hey, it could always be worse. So I will try to use this. A while ago, I was gifted some noise-canceling headphones, and it kind of helps with the sound, but I could still feel the vibrations in my apartment, which is bonkers. Although it's really weird using these sorts of sound dampening headphones. Like, it kind of messes with me. I'm just gonna ban this person. You seem like an idiot. Okay. Let's pop out this chat. So yeah, guys, I am no longer pushing jewels and gifts on the channel. It seems like the payout YouTube gives for creators who use the tools and gifts is not worth it, which is really weird to say, but it's really not. So if like I've noticed that when people pay like do the whole like, hey, let's buy you gifts thing, the money that I get out of that varies so wildly that it doesn't seem like it makes sense at all compared to what happens. So what's been YouTube's been doing for the first month of their jewels is they paid creators more for them. But then what happens with jewels is there is no set price. So if you spend like $10 and give me like 50 gems, it's actually more gems. I make more money than that than if you paid $5 and gave me 50 gems. It's so weird. But a couple nights ago, like I got a shit ton. I did the math, and I think I got like someone probably would have spent like $20 worth of gems to give me, or something like that, and I got $3 out of it, as opposed to like it doesn't make any sense. Anyway, I'm not promoting the gem stuff anymore. I mean, if whatever anyone wants to give, I would happily appreciate it, but I won't be doing the gem goals anymore, the gift goals, because it seems almost like a waste of money if you guys want to support me to do it that way, considering the seemingly unfair cut YouTube's taking out of this. All right. These glasses do not feel right. I think my right eye prescription is wrong, but I'm gonna give this a few days. I'm gonna give it a good solid try. But as of right now, I feel pretty, I don't know, I tried reading when I had them. I stopped by like a few bookstores on the way home, and then I also tried, how do I say this, reading on my phone, and my right eye still seems out of sync with my left eye, and it's really annoying. Go over here. What's happening with chat here? Liz, I know, thought you were going to go on for a second. Yeah, I hemmed and hawed before going on. As far as like the team that's going to represent you guys, I'll buy one later on. I'll get some new Amazons or something, considering like most of you are women. What's going on here? I thought you weren't going to go on stream for a second. I need to do some chores, and I said, once you get on, I will do them. I'm saying it now, so I hold myself accountable. All right, Liz. Enjoy your chores. Do the best you can. I mean, it's late, but I hope you're doing well. I know you're going through some shit. I was doing real good in basketball the first couple of days, but I broke my finger. Jesus Christ. Well, I hope you're able to rest. How come I never get the notifications? From what I've been reading from creators for years, notifications rarely work. The only thing that could really help out is if I actually get good at being on time. Like if I show up every night at 11:30, you won't need a notification. I just need to be better about this, so it's really my fault. I will get good one of these days. I promise. I promise. Figure this out. Also, welcome back, Johnny. Welcome back to Lulu. Johnny, love the glasses. You think they look okay? I thought they looked silly when I put them on, but I'm happy you guys like them. You're like the second person to compliment me with these tonight. It's okay, Johnny. He just got on. Hello to Lulu. Wait, oh, what's happening? Oh, hey, Liz super chatted me. Pay your therapist fee, everyone. Thanks, Nard, for the session. Thank you so much, Liz. I really appreciate you. Johnny, love the glasses. Susan, welcome back. I got your care package today. Thank you so very much. Susan, Johnny, Scrabble Master Susan. Got Lucky, how are you doing? Hello. Let your eyes adjust a little bit. It should be okay, but if it increases your headaches, then definitely get it checked out. Yeah, I'm going to go very slow with these. Considering how bad the last glasses I used fucked me, I'm honestly scared. And like right from the start, these did not feel right. So we'll see. And I spent a stupid amount of money on these glasses too, which is just like, like this was $300. And then if I wanted to get the glasses that could like all-in-one glasses, which I really wish I could have, that was $600. And I'm still kind of like, the other ones make more sense because I just need one pair of glasses to walk around with and then like read with. But like 600, oh fuck. Anyway, so I got these because considering like I do my miniature painting work and then like I, on the computer all the time, I kind of want to have something. It's more important than walking around. Like walking around, I don't drive, so I don't really need the outside glasses that much. Like if I were a driver, then maybe. But my vision's not so bad as far as like driving being outside. It's just randomly wonky sometimes. Susan, I'm doing good. Broke my left pinky in oh God, I hope you feel better, Delulu. Susan, my notification, nice. Stacy, hello. How are you doing, Stacy? Hope you're doing well. None of my BS matters. Poor Stacy's going through some stuff. Had to turn on turn on all notifications that are personalized. Now I get Nardio and a bunch of crap. That's annoying. I think what you can do is shut off notifications for other channels, just in case you might accidentally have those on. Whatever you think is crap. They look really good. Love the glasses. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Like the mom of the group. Yeah, they call progressive lenses. Do they just tape it to your ring finger or splint it? Hope it doesn't hurt much. My second mother practically. As soon as my Scrabble buddy gets sick, well, I'm here. Well, meh is better than dead, so I'm happy you're meh in here, Stacy. Susan put the date to replace it after my shower. Putting up the exact stuff, so I'll go get more tomorrow. Wait. They put it in tape, but I have to replace it after my shower. But we don't have the exact stuff, so I have to get more tomorrow. That sounds fucking insane. Go to an ER. You want to go to your ER and get that shit checked out, an X-ray or something, because you don't want your finger to be off. That'll hurt you for years afterward. Be really careful with that, Delulu. All right. All right, so let's try this out. I'm trying to get used to this progressive thing, and it does not feel right. Okay. All right. Okay. I hear sirens, New York City. New York City. So I had the window open for two reasons. One, Rocky has been super restless today. I think whatever sound is coming into my apartment is getting progressively stronger. I was gonna give it a few days before I contacted the place next door again, but they said they fixed it, and after they fixed it, one sound went away and another sound got way stronger, like way stronger. I was like, okay, I'm gonna see if I can endure it for like an extra day or so. And then it just like, it's been destroying my sleep, and then it was just really weird. Like I tried to nap earlier, and it was, how do I say this? You know when you're napping, but you're like half awake and you could still hear something going on? The entire nap, I could still hear like the vibration / buzzing. So I opened the window to like get some air and then to go look on the HVAC across from me. But I just didn't really have any luck with that. Give me a second here. guess we're gonna go here. All right, sorry about that. My mom's finger still isn't the same as she broke her wrist 5 years ago. They did surgery on her pinky slightly off and after the pins and needles. Yeah, Delulu, I recommend you talk to your mom or whoever you have in your house and go to the ER. Like if you just had your school look at it and they just taped it, that's fucking retarded. You don't know what else. Like there could have been some nerve damage. There could be like a small piece of broken bone in there. I say take this unbelievably seriously. Go to the ER, get some x-rays just in case. I mean, the way you made it sound like they just... Hi. Hi. The way you made it sound like is they just taped it up in school like it was no big deal. That's fucking stupid. That's really stupid. You should always have a medical professional check you out anytime something goes wrong with your body. Don't just trust the school nurse or somebody nearby. In each case, how are you, mom's finger? Susan, how are you doing? Hugs, hugs. Being careful with the promise. I put in some heavy medical tape right now. So go to the doctor. Go to the doctor. What's going on here? Definitely get it checked out for sure before the break sets, and they have to break it if the heel's crooked. Or there could be like small like extra things wrong in there. You really want to take this careful. I got progressives last year. I still hate them. Yeah, these are progressive. Oh my God. These are progressive work glasses. Hi. Hi, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Rocky knows I've been kind of like on edge today, so he's been extra huggy / extra freaked out. Hi. But yeah, the sound that's happening here is way louder than before. Give some Rocky some attention. Hey, dude. Or do you just want snacks? He's like, Dad, I'm starving. Dad, I'm starving, you know. Rocky, stop. Stop for that, buddy. He also misses his sister again. I know that. I know that. The Fed is coming for bro. It's called being New York City stupid. He's right to lose Susan, mom. Just mommed you. I think I mom everybody. We just we have a trained nurse as one of our coaches. She knows what's up with it, dude. I know we have some nurses in the community, so this is not me going to shit on them. But a trained nurse is not an ER staff with an X-ray machine. It's not the fucking same. Get that looked at. The trained nurse in the school has more. It's in her best interest to get shit done quietly and not cause a stir. I think. But all right. Windows open could help with the frequency. The window open could help with the frequency, the vibration to minimize it, perhaps. Open window, close window. It's still a shit show. It's still a shit show. Normally having the window kind of helps with it, but it's been so fucking cold recently, I really couldn't do that. But now I have the window open, and it's really not helping that much. My money is in the 5G tower for Rio. I know poor Rocky needs his spot. Better be safe than sorry. She was a medical professional, worked in the hospital for 5 years. Yeah, and she's not doing that anymore. She's working as a coach. Go to a fucking doctor. You know what? We're just gonna put the Lulu on timeout for 24 hours. Either she goes to get help or not. But it's just kind of like, I'm a Nardio 100%. To be safe, Johnny, I'm with Nardio on that 100%. Be safe to Lulu. Nurse isn't an X-ray machine. Lol. I love nurses. Yeah, exactly. Does she carry an X-ray machine in her backpack? Exactly. You cannot trust the school nurse with a fucking broken bone. That is retarded. So anyway, Delulu's on timeout right now, just so we don't get any more excuses. Worst case scenario, Delulu's lying. She's just saying it for attention, and now that we're calling her out on it, it's just like, well, actually, because I've actually had that happen with chat before. And as you guys know, I trust no one. I trust no one. Hopefully Delulu's telling the truth. It'd be nice if she is. But I don't know. It just seems insane to me to risk it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it might be something more serious, go to the ER. Just go to the ER. Worst case scenario, they're like, it's not that big of a deal. Great, because then you know it's not that big of a deal. But in case it is a big deal, you go to the fucking ER. And you have it taken care of, and then you have a wonderful way to say, Bernardo, you were right. I told you so. And I'm like, of course I was right. I'm always right. No, I'm not. But still. Be so cool to say I was always right. Johnny Boy, Great Minds, damn, what did I say damn for? What did I do? Susan, we are all the usual suspects here, so I get it. All right, cool. I don't know, right? Isn't that worth like worrying about? All right, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit more Rocky in your camera thing, and now hopefully Rocky's settled down so I can start trying to paint this stuff. You like the glasses? Thank you so much. I got these because they had the biggest area. Anytime I tried glasses before that looked like, you know, regular manly, I kind of wonder if these are the ones I ordered actually, because I could have sworn the ones I was interested in were actually bigger. Like I don't know, like this. They were stupidly large, the ones that I wanted, and these look sane in comparison. So did you get the base coat on them? I didn't even start yet. It'd be hilarious if I go back and these are not the glasses that I picked out. Someone fucked up. I can imagine it. See, no one told me that. They just gave me a list. They just gave me a whole bunch of lenses to look at, and I just picked this out because it felt the best to me with the large lens. Will Nardio get hit on more with or without the glass? Oh my god. I don't think these glasses do it for me at all. I don't think I look very handsome in these. I think I look quite silly. So we'll see. We'll see what people think. I actually, as you know, don't really want to get hit on. I get annoyed when people hit on me in here. So part of me actually kind of likes the idea of less people hitting on me. Are you gonna do anything special for the bases? Nah, I do most of my bases like I do for Blitzball and Fire Team, where I color them according to their role in the game. So for my spearheads that I painted so far, I don't do any sort of texture work. I don't do anything fancy with them. I just paint them one flat color, so I know this is that unit. I like it when I play these sorts of games where they're just like everything is really easy to tell what's what on the board. And then since one of these days I plan on going back to doing battle reports in the channel whenever the hell I find uh, when I'm able to do it. I actually just want it so the viewer can just look at what's happening on screen and say, oh, okay, so I know every character, I know who every unit is. You know what I'm saying? I'm blathering. I'm blathering like I've always blathered. But I think you get what I'm saying. I think you get what I'm saying. One of these years I'd kind of like to go crazy, but we'll see. Uh, more. You got money on more. Same, more, maybe more women though. You're gonna be doing any special that makes sense. Candy, welcome back. Hi, forgive me. The sciatica is the worst I've ever had. Oh no. Wishing you all well. We'll come back and I'm feeling better. Love the glasses. Thank you, Candy. I hope you feel better. Please go to a doctor. I mean, I have back pains pretty often, but it's nowhere near on the level of what you're suffering. I don't know. Could it be the way you're? I'm sorry if you don't really want to talk about this or you're already gone, but it could be like it could be any. Could there be any triggers, like the way you're sitting? You need a new chair. Anything that might be causing undue pressure on your back, like you need new shoes, a new chair. I'm like, like if it's the worst you've ever had it, the big thing is trying to figure out the cause. I get fibromyalgia. I get shingles. I don't know if anybody knows what those are, but ever since I was about 7 or 8 years old, I developed shingles, and not fun. Surprise! It is not fun at all, and it's just been something I've dealt with all my life. I really wish there was a way to not have it, but c'est la vie. So yeah, randomly whenever I have like whenever I either I'm about to get shingles or after I've had an outbreak, I'll just have like lightning pains, and it's really annoying. And then the weird part about my shingles is they come and go every few years, and if I'm super stressed out or a whole bunch of crazy shit is happening, I can have shingles multiple times in like a single fucking year. Thankfully, I don't know why. This past year, I expected to have like huge flare-ups, but I was working with like a local doctor to get on some emergency meds. Apparently now, if you take certain kinds of meds beforehand, it could like nearly stop an outbreak. But it's annoying. When I was a kid, it first popped up around my neck, and then everything hurt. And the worst has been when it's been on my spine, because then it's like you just get that pain radiating through your spine and back, and like, oh my god, fucking hate that. And then once I threw my back out and I got to experience those pains, woo, not fun. Spine pelvis, shingles, most painful condition, man, for real. Dual chicken pox, which I had. No call sleeping wrong or something. Yeah, shingles. Yeah, maybe Candy needs a new mattress. I don't know. It could be a lot of things that can like cause. I know a little bit about this stuff, but yeah. I don't really trust the shingles vaccine. Like the shingles vaccine is very new, and I remember when it came out, my doctors were warning me against it because like, really, this was meant to stop you from getting it. We don't know what it might do to you if you get it, if you have it now and you've already had it. And that was a couple years ago when it came out. I'd rather give the vaccine time, see how it bakes out. So far, I've been hearing good things, although everyone I know who's gotten the shingle vaccine hated life. Like, apparently it fucks you up good. The weird part is for a while, like some doctors understood what shingles were, some doctors didn't understand what it was. So it's like, and the way I have it, where it keeps coming back every few years, is also kind of rare in comparison to a lot of people. Although now I think there's more understanding of it. I go to a pain management doctor every month. I sat in a chair crocheting too long, really overdid it. All right. So let me know when you're available for the bookkeeping. What? Oh, they have the vaccine now. Might decrease your stress, makes it worse, where your immune system hypes up. They say glycine really is good for that. Shingles, no joke. How's it going? Mecca, welcome back. Going okay for the most part. Grand scheme of things, everything's fine. No, I was getting shingles ever since I was 8. This is in, thanks a second. All right. Why are you sending me these emails now? Why are you sending me these fucking? Oh yeah. So anyway, when I was a kid, I got chicken pox more than once, which everyone was shocked by because you're not supposed to have chicken pox more than once. But I was not a very healthy kid, and then later on I got shingles, and then everybody freaked out because their first thought was something naughty was happening. But it turned out to be a shingles, and then since then it happens every couple years. I hope by the time I have kids, I can 100% trust the vaccine because I really don't want I really don't want my kids going through this shit. All right, first guy is base coated. Huzzah! Shingles vaccine, aren't you too young for it still? That's the one thing. Everyone assumes like it's only for older people. At the end of my life from pain meds, take Belisher patches in my cheek twice a day. 350 CB mattress just 2 years ago. Eesh. Sup, the vaccine. The mattress sounds amazing to be honest. My mother has osteoporosis in the spine. Jesus Christ. Susan moved off Gasprin years ago. Plus, I understand it's very controversial. Johnny is probably too young with the glasses. He looks younger. Clark Kent and all. Do you guys think I look younger with the glasses? Like, in your opinion, what does this do for me? Do I look younger? Do I look older? Like, honest thoughts. And don't be flattering just to be flattering. Let me know. What do you think? Guess what? I'm being another anime trading. Wait. Guess what? I'm going to another anime trading card con tomorrow. Nice! Take all the pictures. Have all the fun. Susan, I'm sure Nardio wouldn't notice a few dollars missing. What? Let me know when you're available for the bookkeeping. What are you on, D-Rod? Uh, 200% younger. Younger, you look smarter. Liz, I think you look younger. D-Rod, I'm a bookkeeper. What? Younger, yes. Look younger than when you stated age, which you never stated. Mysterious. That sounds like fun. All right. Younger, yes. Look younger than your stated. Oh, sound like fun. It highlights the shape of your face, and if you wore a hat, it would be really cool looking. What's your favorite anime? Oh man, I got a lot of anime that I love. Absolute favorite anime? Okay, I have a controversial take on what my favorite I go back and rewatch anime is, because it's actually a bastardized version of it. But on YouTube, there's a group called Team 4 Star, and they did a sort of remix reimagining of Dragon Ball Z called DBZ Abridged. And what they did was basically retell the Dragon Ball Z story by like editing the shit out of it and giving it like a nearly new audio track. So go. Are you okay? What the fuck? Mochi is really crying now. Anything I gotta move? All right. Let me check on my cat. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. She's crying, and I'm kind of like both Rocky and Mochi are really, really crying now. So I kind of wonder if the louder sound is really fucking with them. Give me a second. I'm worried about her. I've never heard her cry like that, and I'm kind of freaking out. Hi, buddy. Hi. Give me a second. I'm gonna move Mochi over here. I'm really worried about her right now. It's got all this shit on the table now too. I threw a whole bunch of stuff on the table next to me, and I gotta move it all. Give me a second. Dude, if this sound is fucking with my cats, this is insane. This is horrifying and insane. So I'm just making space for Mochi over here now. I'm gonna bring the cat house over here so she can hang out here. Although the sound is bad in both rooms, but at least here she's next to me. But she's been crying a good bit. God damn it. I really wish I could just move out of here. I really wish I had a place to go. I hate this. I really wish I had some place to go. What is this light even for? Oh, it's that light. Really, dude? Really, dude? Yeah. Wait, wait, no. God damn it, Rocky. No. Stop. You stop. So this cat house is really nice. You could, it folds really easily. But when you assemble it, it's quite sturdy. You could have like cats on top of it and inside it doesn't crush. I got this a while ago for my fur babies and they all seem to love it. Do I put it that way? We'll put it that way. Oh, I have it upside down. Oh, I was like, why does that look weird? Because, stupid. This goes on top. This goes over here. Actually, before we do that, how do your nails look? How do your nails look? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That needs... Really, Rocky? Really, dude? I was gonna put Mochi in the cat house and he sees me cutting her nails and he goes and hides in there. I was right about to put your sister in there. Are you hiding? Oh, shit. Is that it? You're like, Dad, you gotta cut my nails? Oh, yeah. Careful, careful. I don't like when you jump off my balls. Stop, 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 stop. Stop it. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you got some Sharpies. You got some Sharpies. Stop. Yes, block the light. That's going to help us both out. Mochi, Mochi. We're like so close. You have one more pull. Stop. Are you gonna help your sister? Are you gonna help your sister? Why are you sniffing her now? Do you care that she's suffering? Clean her. Clean her. Clean her. Okay, okay, I gotta cut her nail. Much. Oh my god. Oh, careful! Don't take my eye. Please don't hurt my eye. Okay. Okay. No, we are almost done, and we're finishing this. We are almost done. We are almost done. You have some sharp claws. Those are super sharp. Those. God damn it. Mochi. Mochi. Ah. Sneeze, sneeze. Okay. God damn it. Just give me the fucking nail. Cat, I will. You know what? I'll do it with my left hand. If I hurt you, it's your own fault. If I hurt you, it's your own fault. All right, got it. Got it, you massive. I love you. Let's get your paws too. I got you earlier today. You should be fine. You should be fine. Her nails grow fast. Her nails go really fast. Are you gonna hide now? Hang out here so you don't cry. You guys want treatsies? Is that it? You want more churros or something? Hang out here. My chair breaking now? Oh, fuck me. It's always something. It is always something. All right, where are we here? Hiccup. Hey, we got gifted memberships. What's going on here? Susan gifted. Thank you so much, Susan. I really appreciate it. Thank you very, very, very much. Guys, we have a whole bunch of membership content on there. What's going on a second? What's going on a second? Liz, what's your favorite anime? Okay, so DBZ Abridged, I mentioned before. I really like watching and rewatching. It's really fun. You can find that on YouTube, and if you have YouTube Premium, it's really worth a watch. So look up DBZ Abridged. It's really fucking funny. And the DBZ Abridged version of Dragon Ball Z is the best version of Dragon Ball Z. Like they cut out most of the crap. They make the characters even more extra, and it makes sense. Because the story in DBZ is honestly trash. So the abridged version's better. Besides that, Full Metal Alchemist is great, so is Brotherhood. Oran Host Club is really nice. There's a lot of things I love. I'm trying to get used to this too because I think I'm going in and out of range for the glasses, and it's weird. We are betting on if you'll get hit on more. D-Rod is letting me be the bookie. Okay, honest to God, I was kind of worried D-Rod was trying to hit you up for money. I'm like, what is happening here? I know I banned that other guy yesterday for seemingly getting too weird in chat. So, I'm always worried. I got to ban somebody today. I have to ban another channel member. God damn it. My buddy has smaller lenses to the ones about the same size as yours. It really highlights his eye so much. He has the standard Coke bottle lenses. I honestly am wondering if I got the right glasses the more I wear these things, because I could swear that the ones I ordered were like this large. Like the bottom of it wasn't even in my field of view. So I'm wondering if they fucked me over here. Candy, you name it, I've done it. Injections, acupuncture, surgery, more injections, wire in my spine, and now it's on the list for another procedure, wire in the back, 2 months removed, then removed magic. Where's the con? Does anyone remember the anime series Gravation? I think I tried watching it and I didn't get into it. Lulu, hope the kitty's okay. I don't know what's going on with Mushy. I think it might be, so I don't know how much you know about my life here, but like my apartment for the past year or so has been inundated with vibrations and random noises coming inside of it. There could be any number of reasons why this is happening. I thought I had some of them figured out, and nothing has been fixed. Everything's kind of gotten worse, and I'm enduring it. And I'm starting to worry that this is having negative consequences for my cats as well. A couple days ago, I had the place next door to me try to fix their HVAC system, and it got rid of some of the noises coming in, but then it strengthened something else happening here. So now it's much stronger, and I have no options. So I think it's starting to affect the cats. I told my ex that I might have to give back the cats to her, which is like, Liz, I'd go and I don't. Yeah, cons are great. If you guys have any anime conventions nearby, it's fun just to go check it out. Hello, everyone's saying hi. I just got into it, so me and you could be clueless together. Then have lunch by the beach. What sound is she hearing? There's like almost a white noise sound, kind of like a bassy sound as well coming in from the windows, and it's never ending. And if you're on, it also makes you like you feel kind of vibrations from the noise throughout the apartment. Johnny, not to be depressing, but cats truly hear the sound way more than you do and lack understanding what it's like to people. I mean, it could also be my stress. I know the cats like handle my stress very badly, so we'll see. Really, nothing to be done. I'm trying. 3 things on my chore list before I gotta go to bed. It'll be Israel listening to doing it, but since Susan is a mom, I gotta tell her. Sweet, awesome. Do your chores. I agree. My kitty is a sneak sniper too. Yeah. Love that house. I didn't know you could do that, Susan. That's awesome. I don't know how YouTube picks who gets them. It's random. It's totally random. I'm on subscription on it already. It's on my card. Candy, did CBD help a bit? Love visiting the dispensary though. Quite a selection, interesting patrons. New glasses always give me a headache. Yeah, I'm kind of worried about the headache I might get with the glasses. I'm really worried about that. Hi. But I really hope this works out, because my vision's been getting worse and worse and worse. I mean, part of it's lack of sleep, part of it's a wonky diet, but like looking at the miniatures up close has been getting harder and harder. And so far, this is kind of working. I took a nap earlier in the hopes that it helped my eyes kind of settle down, and after I woke up later on, I think it did help a bit. We'll see. It is weird going from looking at this to looking at the screen, though. Cat dad, I am a cat kitty. Hey, Mr. West, hello. Everyone's saying hi. You know, a part of me is honestly this close. I'm like this close to doing a few silly things. One, just doxing myself, like straight up putting my entire home address out on the internet and then calling out my landlord and the building next to me and Verizon and like, hey guys, I live in so and so address, and on top of my apartment is this like cell phone tower that's been driving me crazy, and across from me is this business, and their HVAC has been broken for a while. They've been ignoring me for a while, and it's driving me crazy. I am honestly that close to try to have this fixed, because it doesn't matter anymore. I live alone. Like before, the reason not to get doxxed is like, I don't want anybody hurting my girlfriend, but I'm single now, and like living in this hell with this unending noise. It's like, I think the only thing that could really help make change happen is trying to see if I can get the ire of the internet to go after my landlord, to go after the cell phone tower, to go after to like wherever this noise is. I need help. So I'm really close to doing that, and like consequences be fucking damned. Worst case scenario, somebody comes over here to try to fuck around with me and I beat their asses. But like that, the saner thing that I'm considering before doing that, honestly, is smoking some weed. Like going to one of those legal pot dispensaries and getting some marijuana and just seeing if getting high at home helps me with the stress and maybe helps my brain acclimate to this unending noise that I'm like subjected to. Like, I kind of wonder if that would help. So, I don't know. Give me a second. My chair's acting weird. Oh, okay. It was on top of something. I was like, why is this feel like it's going to topple over? In the club anyway, never coming out of that house again. She'll be back. Why is she crying? I don't know. Everyone said I can be a short night for me. Got to wake up early tomorrow. Have a good night, Jim. Hope you have a good day tomorrow. Keaton, I finally started painting the men on the horses of the Light British Cavalry. Nice, nice, nice. I was looking into Warlord games because they have a new game system called Conflict 47. I got a few of the miniatures a while ago and I painted them up on a lark. Anyway, so I'm kind of curious about the Conflict 47 game. I know there's some solo rules for it. I kind of dig the aesthetic for the armories, but the miniatures are pretty pricey for the 2-player starter set. And then it's like just getting into yet another game system. I don't know. I already have enough games that like I like 2-player game systems and a few 1-player game systems. I think I would just really enjoy painting the miniatures. Like, but I do appreciate a lot of Warlord's historical things. And one of these days I will do historical. I came across this really interesting. Let me see if I can find it real quick on my channel. Excuse me. I have so much garbage here. I just put on here. You know what? We'll put the trash on here, on top of the cat house. Put all this on top of the cat house. There we go. So I came across this game not too long ago. It is it's a historical skirmishy kind of game for 2 players, but it takes up a very, 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 very small footprint. I think, yeah, from Perry Miniatures. It's called Travel Battle. This is a really cute looking game. One of these years I will get this. Hi. Why are you freaking out now? But yeah, I love the way the historical rank and flak looks. I have a few miniatures later on with the paint when I have a chance. But yeah, all right. But I hope you enjoy it. Share pictures of what you're painting on the Discord in the mini painting section, Keaton. Candy, Susan, I graduated from medicinal years ago. Remember, I'm an octogenarian. Remember, I've earned this pain. Nardio, fine. A rich wife, you have the charm and intellect to do it. You think so? I've met a few women in my life of means, and at least the ones I've dealt with have seen me only as a fuckboy. I had one that I dated for a while, and right after I got the feel, she let me know, look, you're Puerto Rican and you're poor and you come from a bad family. We can never really get serious. I'm like, what? And yeah, that happened. And later on, there was a lawyer, and she's like, look, I just want you for fun. You look like a good time and a good fuck, but my family would never be okay with this. I really like you, but if you were more successful, maybe, but not really, nah. I'm like, okay. And then there was a banker, and she made it very clear that I was to be. Nothing happened with the last 2, because as soon as this comes out, I'm like, all right, I'm done, because I catch feelings. I just can't be somebody's fuckboy. I cannot. I fall in love really easily, so I just don't subject myself to just being a fuck buddy. But the last one was a banker, and really, really great chemistry between us, but we are from 2 different worlds. And really, I have my fiance back in Australia. I'm just waiting for him to ask me to marry him. What? Yeah. And yeah, every time I meet a woman of, and this is not like I aim for this, but I've noticed anytime I meet anyone of means or family privilege or something, they see me and they just see a good looking guy who's probably a great fuck. Or they just want to like set the rules in place. And I've come across a lot of women this way in my life. Like there's a uh, in college there was like two women from Argentina who thought Puerto Ricans were beneath them. I'm like, look, bitch, I'm American. I said that to both of them. I met them at two different times. They just happened to be like my type, stunning, long flowing, dark hair, like ridiculous hazel eyes. But it's just like, yeah, oh, you Puerto Rican? I don't know. It's like, all right, look, one, I'm American. You need me for the fucking green card. Two, I'm not beneath you. But I'm actually kind of used to that. But as far as like find me a rich girl, I know you're joking, but something else found just super dirty about that to me. Like, obviously, I would never aim for that just for that. I know this is gonna sound so cheesy, but I want love. I want somebody to love me for me. I don't want a meal ticket. And I'd honestly rather kill myself first to be subjected to the point where I'm just somebody's sugar baby, or I am her fuck. Like, I don't know. I don't know. If she doesn't really respect me, I mean, yes, it's great to be wanted for sex. It is great to be wanted for sex, but there has to be more to it than that. I don't know. I'm obviously overthinking a silly comment and a joke, but still, I don't know. What about you guys? What about you guys? Would you be willing to like marry somebody for the money? I think I told you of like a few months ago. A proposition was put before me to marry this Italian woman, so she can get a green card. She comes from money. I help her get a green card and help her take care of her son, and then I don't have to worry about anything. And I said no for a whole bunch of reasons, but I say that as an idiot facing homelessness. I probably should have said yes to it. You know, in the grand scheme of things, maybe I should have just said yes. She was a pretty attractive woman, but she was a horrible mother. She was a horrible mother. Her kid runs all over her, and then like if I said this in chat a while ago and I discussed it, but I can't be in a kid's life and not want to help or take control and fix things. But like, to be the stepdad of a kid whose mother doesn't care, even for like to be well off financially as her green card / sugar baby, it didn't feel right. Although if I end up homeless on the street, goddamn, I'll be kicking myself for that decision. But now, if I find like per se true love, and she's also super loaded and can help me make my career out and loves me for me, okay, I won't say no to that. Oh shit, internet just dropped. Are you guys still here? My entire internet window just broke. What happened here? Hey guys, let me know in chat before I check this out. Actually, let me look at my phone, see if this is still happening here. Let me know in chat if you can still see what's happening here. It says it's still working. Okay, I just saw yes here. Okay, good. Because sometimes this breaks. Sometimes this breaks. Oh, what's my charge at? 75%. We're good. We're good for a while. All right. All right. Random tangents as per always. I'm sorry, guys. Let's catch up here. Oh, I missed a lot of chat. Let's move all this out of the way in case the baby comes back. I was doing a few other miniatures today as a de-stress. Attempt to de-stress. Let me phrase that properly. I don't know how you could do that, Susan. That's awesome. I have no idea how you gift memberships. I'm new to this as well. We're at here. Cat Dad got gifted. MVP Kanye Club. Okay. Okay. Is Nardio find a witch wife? You have the charm and intellect to do that. I have never felt more stupid and ugly or unattractive as I've felt these past few years. So that's the other thing too. Like my confidence has like cratered with all this shit happening. Loved getting my glasses. I got the biggest glasses I could find. Ocean, you sort of kept your news anchor camera angle nightly news with Nardio New York. I am seriously thinking about doing Nardio nightly news. I have shits and giggles thinking about doing like a nightly news show on here. If I could expand the mental energy to do it, like just like the daily events, wrap it up in some pre-recorded format. Maybe I could like buy a nice. I need to get a new suit anyway, but like put on like a nice black suit. But like, ooh, I can get one from a thrift shop. I should go to thrift shops again looking for a suit. But yeah. Like put on a nice little suit and talk about what's interesting in the news today. Maybe keep it short, like 10 minutes. But Nardio Nightly News sounds nice. I mean, ideally, I would like to have like a background, a physical background, but we'll see. Susan, did you say lawyer? Let them know about the vibration. I just contacted the city 311 about the vibration in my house. We'll see about it. Have you ever thought about living in a small home? Small homes are interesting because what is a small home? Some people, like, there's a new fetish for like these retardedly small homes where it's like your bathroom is in your kitchen. Like they're like basically what they're shoving the homeless people in. No, my apartment is smaller than a lot of the small homes you see on TV. The only benefit for a small home would be is if I had yardage around me and space for my neighbors, then maybe I would move into something like that. But realistically, it's really not good for your mental health being in a really small space for too long. This shit fucks with you. And what makes this small apartment bearable is that I have New York City and a nice part of New York City out the door. So very often I can go outside and walk all the way to like Central Park if I so chose, and then walk all the way back home, and then like walk down to the water. Like I have that. But if I lived in a small home someplace where there was bumblefuck shit around me, then it's like, on the one hand, I might just have my backyard, which is kind of nice, but yeah. And then if it's a small home and like a shit ghetto full of all those savages, well, then you can't even go outside without risking getting robbed. So it's like, there's a lot more to think about it. I want a fucking living room. I know, I'm being greedy here. But like the idea of going into a small, like again, because you see small homes that like, what is it called? In Florida, the trailer parks those small trailer park homes are much bigger than my apartment. So yeah, I would take a small home within reason. That's the best way to say it. Because I won't take one coffin for another coffin. Although to get out of this hellscape, who knows? Because it would be nice if to like, I think I mentioned before on a previous stream, there was like a house in a trailer park my ex had the ability to like move into. Like we could have went there, where the rent was stupidly low a month. And in theory, it's like a fresh start. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of know of one possible location in Florida I might be able to go to, but I think the guy who owned that property raised the rent to a stupid degree. So even that small affordable home might not even be like small and affordable anymore. I don't know. Nardio, most places will let you exchange your glasses for a period of time if you're unhappy with them. I did that once. Yeah, so they told me that today, that like if to give it a few days, and then like if it doesn't work, they'll recheck it. Every once in a while, I have this issue with my right eye, where I feel like throughout the day there's something inside of it, or something's off, and this has been happening for months now, and I've been to several eye doctors, and none of them have any fucking answers for me. I'm sorry for cursing so much tonight. I'm just, I like, for some reason, every once in a blue moon, my right eye, right around here, feels like there's something there. And then my vision is way worse in this eye for while that's happening. And sometimes it lasts throughout the entire day. And I've had people look and check. They see nothing in my eye. I've had eye doctors check. They see nothing in my eye. And just today, as I was getting these glasses, this was happening. And I asked if the doctor was in, but he was gone for the day. So I'm like, look, my vision is way worse in this eye. When I put this on, these things were like nearly useless for me. And it was really irksome. So like, I didn't know if I got the wrong prescription or what. Now that I look at these glasses, I'm pretty sure these are not what I picked out. I'm honestly concerned. But yeah, they said that to give it a couple days and see if it's okay. Worst case scenario, the doctor could take another look if there's an issue. We'll see. Because when I did this here, there was something where I was reading. So let's go with this. Earlier today, what I could read with this eye, this is supposedly even it out, but like with this eye, this, if I covered up and read here, I could read here. And in this eye, I have to be here, and it's still happening. I have to be over here for this to be clear. Like significantly farther away to see something in this eye than in this eye. And I thought this was supposed to fix that, but it's not. So I don't know. Sorry if I'm extra salty, guys. It's just a lot of BS. But, I say all that, and honestly, in case anybody's worried that I'm like, I'm in a better place now. I'm painting miniatures you guys got me for Christmas. I have people to talk to. I have my beautiful cats, and I'm, for the most part, healthy besides vision stuff. So, in case anyone's worried, I'm sorry for being too negative today. I apologize. Jimmy, hello. No. Do not do that, B. No doxing. Don't dox yourself. Don't. Okay. I mean, again, I'm just letting you know, like, what I'm thinking about. It might need to happen to get this situation fixed, because I was talking to some other people, and there might be the possibility of if they have like a free apartment, maybe they would move me from one apartment to the next. But if I did do that, I might give up my legal protections in this apartment. This is a rent stabilized unit. Rent stabilized apartments are very rare in New York City, and they afford you a lot of legal protections when it comes to them raising rents. And if I move to another apartment that might be quieter, it might not also be rent stabilized. So what could happen is, great, I'm in a quiet place. Next year, I'm priced out. And then I'm fucked because I have no legal protection. So, or, how do I say this nicely? We have a lot of idiots moving into this building more and more often. If it wasn't for this vibration, this apartment used to be pin drop quiet. If I could only get this sorted, this was the quietest apartment in the building and in the area. I don't know. We'll see. But at this point, I'm seriously considering all options, even the nuclear self-doxing one, if this will fix things. Because again, guys, it sounds easy for you, but I don't know if you could even imagine the stress of every day for over a year, you can't sleep properly because of a constant unending noise. And then during the day when you're in your home, that noise continues or is random. Like, it's not good for your brain. Might actually help you. CBD gummies may help you sleep. I am considering the marijuana. I am seriously considering the marijuana. I might ask Stacy some advice. She said she had people in the city who worked at legal weed places. I don't know. Don't do marijuana. Might help you sleep. As a former weed smoker, I will say this: it can definitely make you more paranoid. It helps you sleep and eat. So the paranoia to me only happened with certain strains of weed back when I was younger, and it also, how do I say this? It also worked with your state of mind. Being highly stressed out now, I don't know if it would help or hurt me. I also worry about what it might do in case I might need to like apply for certain work. With my luck, as soon as I smoke weed, I'll tell you my luck right now. I'll smoke it. It won't help. And then I'll get a job that demands a clean blood test like 2 days later. I'm like, oh, Bernardo, can you do a blood test or like a piss test? Like, I could see it. Paranoia rarely happens for me, but I hear CBD gummies are great for like this stuff too. Johnny, yes, we don't need any Henry Hill paranoia. Keaton, whatever you do not get the epic scale size to make you go cross-eyed. Dude, Keaton, I say this as somebody going blind, but I want epic scale miniatures so bad. So bad. Like hobby, what is it called? What is it called? What is it called? There is mm, Mantic Games came out with an epic scale version of their war game system, and I love it. Like Mantic Games, Epic Game is so gorgeous to me. They recently had a magazine for sale that had like a few minis from that, and they're so tiny, they're so cool. And then what is it called? Warhammer has their epic scale game now, and I just want to buy a bunch of those miniatures as painting projects. I would be so happy with that. If Warhammer released a solo game of their with their epic scale miniatures, I would be such a happy spick if I could afford to buy it. And if they had like a solo or they had a two-player skirmish game that didn't take up a lot of space with their epic scale miniatures, I would be so happy. I mean, ideally solo would be amazing, but like, oh my god, when I see the Warhammer epic dreadnoughts and the epic tanks and the tiny epic soldiers, I want to paint them. I want to paint them and love them so much. I honestly would just like to buy a lot of those miniatures as a painting project. Like not even for like to play games with them. They just look so fucking cool, cute, adorable, badass to me. All those in one, and I would love to paint them. Although again, yes, here I am struggling to see things, but I just want to paint them. I just really want to paint them. And I know I should probably be aiming larger and larger, but I don't know, man. Those miniatures are so cool to me. Oh, they're so cool. I was actually gonna put out a video not too long ago about StarCraft. I don't know if you know about this, but there's a computer game called StarCraft that came out like 30 plus years ago. Uh, I think it's probably older. It's maybe like 30 years ago. And StarCraft recently is announced a miniatures game, and they've showed it off, and it's going to be more of a squad-based combat, and then a little bit of a larger scale, a la Warhammer maybe. And I don't know, I'm kind of excited for it, but I'm kind of like meh. Like if there's a game system that I want to play on an epic scale, it would be StarCraft, because something about like having tiny army blobs of Marines going out to attack, and then I want the StarCraft game to come out, and then I want them to make an epic version of it, because that would truly make me happy. Having like StarCraft like on my tabletop with the blobs of numbers going. Oh, I'm gonna make a video about this one of these days. I've been putting it off for a while, but I really got to sit my ass down and make a video about that, because that would make me so happy. And if anybody's wondering why I'm wearing this is a sound blocking set of headphones my ex got me like 10 years ago maybe. And when I got these, they did not react well with me. The first time I put these headphones on, I almost fainted. Something about the pressure from the noise canceling threw me off so bad, I kind of like lost it for a bit. And then every time I would put these noise canceling headphones on for a bit, it just fucked with my head and kind of gave me headaches. But I think 2 days ago, I tried using these to try to help with the sound here, and it kind of helps with the noise, but I could still feel the vibrations. But like if I'm like, it helps with some of the noise, not all of it. So this has kind of been, it's like one problem's negating another problem. I don't know how to describe it, but this has been kind of helpful, although it feels really weird. And I notice I don't know, something about this messes with my like spatial awareness and shit. Oh. But I'm so happy I have these now. Let's see here. Get the larger scale miniatures. One of these days I'll get the small scale ones. Susan, thank God. I'm so behind on chat, as per always. I'm sorry, guys. Susan, thank God I can get comfortable in bed and sleep well with the Belushi. You're a sweetheart. Well, I'm happy you have a good bed. Audrey, welcome back. New glasses, love them. Thank you so much. Jimmy Nardi, what's the noise you're talking about? Stuff. If you haven't heard, yeah, I'm sure you haven't heard it by now. I'm super late in chat. Candy, sorry your pain. You may have earned it, but you don't deserve it. I agree. So all these relationships, what happened to love? Wait, Susan. So all these relationships, what happened to love for love's sakes? What is wrong with the world? Makes me sad. Keep your heart open, be the right one will find you. I hope so. Depends on how much. I think this is talking about will I like be somebody's what is it called? There's a name for it. Sugar baby? Sugar baby. No Shadow Habanero, absolutely. I married a billionaire. Good for you, Liz. No, you're on the hook for them for 10 years financially with that green card. Yeah. So you talk about that Italian chick. Yeah, it seemed like a bad idea. It seemed like a really bad idea. Liz, billion is worth it. I mean, should we take it back? What's going on here? JK, he's rich with love, so still a billionaire in my eyes. That's nice. Yes, here. My ex wanted to be with me for the money in a difficult time in my life. Left his ass high and dry. Liz, we're here. Here, yes. Okay. So that's when I thought I lost it. Joe, Nick said you can't find a woman until you own a home. You can't rent a tiny apartment. Wait, is this Nick? There were some other idiots coming in talking about some Nick guy. If you, how do I say this? I think I know the Nick who you're referring to. I don't know. There's a whole bunch of men out there in the manosphere that tell you how to live your life. But Joe, how do I say this? Going into chat and then saying Nick says do this or Nick says do that, you sound like a fucking weird man person, dude. Like, one, that's not how people speak. Two, I'm not even sure who this Nick person is. I think I might have an idea of which Nick you're talking about, but there's a whole bunch of dudes out there telling you how to live your life. But like the way you describe this Nick is as if you're talking about God. And yo, that's a bish way to live, son. Like, yo, this guy online is like, you gotta live this way. If not, you're a failure. You gotta be on this point to do this, or else, because Nick says if you're not doing this, you're not being a real man. It's like, bro, are you really gonna live your life by what some influencer tells you? Are you gonna give advice blindly by what some random person on the internet tells you? Like, if you phrase it better, if you had like if you spoke from personal experience, your words would mean more. But just saying, and I've had a few people come and chat with this Nick person. I don't know if you're one of the random trolls I had before, or some, maybe, I don't know, but I don't know, man. Be your own person, but try not to follow somebody's life advice. I mean, it's always good to take advice, but if you're going to shape how you go through the world and see the day and interact with people by what some YouTuber says or some random person, you just come across as a sheep. I mean, I wish you all success in the world, but I don't know, man. Be better. Nick said you can't find a woman until you own a home. You can't rent a tiny apartment. Joe, that you could find a woman before you own a home. It is doable. Whoever's telling you that is a fucking idiot who probably hasn't had relationships in life, or is just selling you a course on how to be a man. If you're falling for that, you're stupid, because plenty of people find love and build lives together before they can even afford a home. Granted, yes, being in the position of having to be able to provide for a woman will help things and make things easier. But there are plenty of stories of people who've had nothing, came together, found love, and built a life for themselves. This whole toxic manosphere that you have to have all this stuff in hand before you can even start dating, you're putting yourself in a horrible position in life, because then you're waiting longer to even enter the dating world. So what, you're gonna be like 30, 40 before you start dating? You're not gonna know how to make out until you're like in your 40s. You're not gonna know how to properly fuck until you're mid 40s. You're not gonna have experience with women. Like, what if you do all that and the first one you meet is like a horrible person? What if, there's woulda, coulda, shoulda everywhere, but to like delay even trying to get with women, to love, to experience that important thing in life just because you don't think you're financially there yet, or some idiot tells you that, it's retarded. And then I've come across plenty of men who's like, no, man, I'm not gonna start dating until I have my body the way I want it. And it's like, half of the time I kind of wonder if they're closeted gay, because you're just making up excuses. Because I've met quite a few men who are like on the never-ending search for the perfect body before they could even then put themselves out to talk to a woman, because you could almost never get too perfect. But then, like, what's your basis? What do you bring to the table? It's just the body. What do you bring to the table if it's just your finances? You have to be more than just your body. You have to be more than just your finances. You have to be an all-around good guy. And you learned that, how to be a good guy, by one, living your life by through your own means, and two, by dating and figuring out what kind of guy you want to be while you date. I don't know. I would not let this Nick person tell you how to be a man. I mean, obviously, I'm not in the position to tell anyone how to be a successful adult, but at least in my experience, waiting until the perfect opportunity for anything, to do anything, is just wasting your time in life. Speech over. Check your post. I posted what I've been working on. I think you're saying the Discord. Give me a second. Yeah, I honestly, God, you hear me say this all the time. I feel really sad about the amount of young men I'm seeing in the world being taken in by various influencers who are. Where did you post it? You didn't post it in the Discord. I don't know what you're on about. Or is it the YouTube community thing? Because I have no idea how to use that shit. Post it in the community? I hope you didn't post it in the community, because I don't even know how to use that shit. Newest posts. Oh, you put us on YouTube community. Oh. Yeah, honestly, God, I'm not a fan of this YouTube community stuff, but we'll see. All right. That is a cool looking little mini. That is a cool looking little mini. And then Kenna shared a picture of her dog's face from way too close. All right. Cool. I'm just learning about my YouTube community. Maybe I don't know if that helps or hurts. Okay, let's go down here. Susan Joe, my boyfriend and I lived 200 square foot. It was awesome. Best memories. Yeah. Women don't date men who waste their money on renting a tiny studio apartment. Dude, I was able to date women back when I was living in my family's house in a shitty neighborhood. I was able to date women when I moved into this tiny studio space. I was able to date women doing all this. It is not impossible. You are hiding from anything in the world. Jordan, 1,300 square foot home on some acres. Oh, fuck me sideways. So I think Jordan here is referring. I think is Jordan the one who's like, you should move into a tiny home. Yeah. So have you ever thought about living in a small home? And like, yeah. And then when I was thinking like a small home, I don't know if you guys follow the news. They have these horrific programs where they take ex-cons, veterans, and homeless people and shove them into like closets, like tiny homes that like barely fit a bed. And like, look, they're not homeless now. They have a little home. And it's like, oh, yeah, you're going to put people with mental health issues and nothing else to go to in the world in these fucking coffin-sized houses and expect things to happen, good things. So that's what I'm thinking when you say tiny home. And then I'm thinking my apartment, which is around 200 square feet or so, maybe less, is a tiny place. And then Jordan responds with 1,300 foot square home on some acres. Okay, that's not it. Considering my experience, coming from this, 1,300 square feet is goddamn palatial. Oh my God, 1,300 square feet. I would subdivide that like a one of those foreign families with thousands of kids. I would 1,300 square feet, I'd have a living room, a bedroom, a dining room, fucking room for the kids. Yeah, I'd happily move into a 1,300 square foot home with acreage. I mean, again, like, do I have running water? We'll see. And then depending when you're at, because if it's someplace like where there's within reason, I'd be happy to move into a 1,300 square foot place if within all the reason and hope and dreams and shit. Tiny home. It's always this is like a running gag for I think my ex and I for years. We'd check YouTube videos out after living here for a while, and they're like, "Oh, new decoration on a tiny home design ideas," and they have these big ass houses with these big ass open spaces. Oh, and they have some like trust fund maybe. Oh, I can see what I did with my tiny home. Over there is my studio. Over there is my sunroom. Over there is. It's like, bitch, you don't have a fucking tiny home. Shut the fuck up. So anytime I think tiny home, it's either crack tiny, like a goddamn Maytag fridge box, or a giant place on some, I don't know, some out of touch person. Like, oh, I have a tiny home. It's like, it bothers me so much. Susan, that's what I meant. Rich love money. On some acres. Let's smoke catnip. You're a fucking idiot. Johnny, consistency is a key in wearing those kind of glasses to help. Yeah, so I was just looking it up before this that like I have to wear these for like 2 to 3 weeks for my eyes to acclimate to this sort of thing. So that this like my eyes being funny and then general exhaustion. I took apparently a 3-hour plus nap. And that's another reason I'm late. I went to bed around like 6:30, 7. Then I got up around 10:30, near 11. I was like, oh shit. So I guess, but it was a really bad nap because I was like half awake the entire time, hearing and feeling the fucking vibrations. But my eyes felt better, and yeah. I'm gonna give this a solid couple days and still try to go back to the doctor just in case he's fucked up. Because again, like, shouldn't my vision be normalized when I'm reading something? Why is it clear here with this eye and then clear here with this eye? I don't think that's what's supposed to happen. Consistency is a key, but Joe, I lived with Joe, I lived in my boyfriend's small room, red studio, hidden memories, still together. 11 years later, no, we don't like the BS. We get it, Joe. People with negative cathanal tilt often have. I have no idea what you're on about. Let's look this up. I hope this isn't. Almost every time I look up what people say in chat, I'm like disappointed in humanity. But let's see. Outer corner of your eye is lower than inner corner medical content is creating a downward sad or tired eye appearance. I'm like da 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 da. It doesn't seem like it does any problems. I think you're just kind of like making fun of my face. I don't think I have those kind of eyes either, but I don't know. That and the Nick stuff, Joe, you're this close to getting banned. Susan, yes, Susan, yes, I think once you move, it's all over for rent protection. It's a catch-22, yes. Stacy, my cousin, the weed dealer, yes. There's if there's medicinal in New York, then do the oil tincture. We'll see. CBD could be okay. Probably make you get high though. I mean, I don't think I'll mind getting high. Look, I think there's like 3 things that could help me out, like short term: getting high, a blowjob, or a cuddle session. And hey, getting high is the most attainable one right now. Jimmy, good night, everyone. Good night, Jimmy. Where are we at here? Word of the day, meh. Susan, how are you so damn good at Scrabble? She uses better words than meh. She uses all her letters consistently. Anew. Erica Humedita. I don't know what you think. Good night. Time point. I think, honest to God, if whenever I'm lucky enough to have kids, Scrabble is going to be part of the weekly routine. I'm going to make sure my kids have such a great vocabulary. Yeah, Scrabble and learning games and writing projects. I'm going to be like, I kind of want to find. I've been saying this for years. I kind of love the idea of marrying an English major, or like an English teacher, or a tiger mom. One of those. We're gonna just put like I'm gonna make sure my children go to Harvard kind of women, because I want to make sure my kids go to Harvard without all the crazy woke shit, but like the drive, success, the high standards. I want that for my kids. Also, I want them to be well spoken. I am a decent speaker, but I want my kids to be really really articulate. I want them to be like sound really smart. And who knows? I also want them to know like 5 or 6 languages. But hey, I don't even have a girlfriend right now, so here I am. Like I want my kids to do this and that. Kind of a little putting the horse before the. We'll see. Freeway, hello Freeway, hello Nardio. Hope you're doing well, Freeway. Joe, it's basic human need to love and be loved no matter the level of masculinity. Freeway, hello. Dreams last night. Susan, my dad is that way with chess. Never beat him yet. Inquisitor Zama, we talking Nick Fuentes here? I think it might be a Nick Fuentes thing, but there's actually so many different guy influencers out there. Who knows? And like every other day, I find some new dude trying to tell you how to live your life. And the weirdest one is, how do I say this nicely? Oh, fuck it. When you find some butt-ass ugly motherfuckers, like some really their parents were probably inbred from 2 strains of ugly who kept mating. Like, it is the weirdest thing in the world when you see some like male influencers who you know have to pay for it, telling you how to be a man and get all the bitches. Like, yes, I know ugly guys can get women. I know it's doable. But usually they have to resort to being really rich, or like mind games, like putting a woman down all the time and shit, having her think she's lucky to be with him, when in reality he should be like cleaning her toes with his fucking tongue because he's blessed to be with her. But like, isn't it weird when you see some dude who is just straight up built wrong telling you, yo, I'm gonna tell you how to find a woman, how to get her to be like your slave and shit? It's like, no, you're obviously too ugly to mate in this world. That you have the idea to tell other men how to date and how to treat women badly most of the time is insane. Now, maybe that's the thing. Some guys like, look, I look like my mother was raped by a gorilla. I am a special breed of ugly. So I will become an ugly influencer and tell other uggos how to be the top G. And then I don't know how, but like for a couple years now, like these dudes have gotten into my feed through various ways, and it's just like there's something fun. There's something fun about listening to these ugly motherfuckers tell you how to be a man, how to get like the all the pussy, and how like you shouldn't respect women and all this other stuff. And it's just like, it's like when you see those morbidly obese women telling you you're healthy at any weight. Those super like morbidly obese people. I'm living my best life. I've never felt sexier. And then like a year later, she's dead. It's like, it's fun to watch because of the insanity of it all. Because this person obviously can't really believe this deep down in their soul, and or what kind of sucker takes health advice from somebody who's 600 pounds, or something like who takes advice from like it's just like, it's like morbid fun. I like watching this. I don't respect this, but it's funny that they have a platform, they have followers, they have people who seal clap for them. So I don't know. It could be that Nick. It could be any other Nick. I don't know. But I'm hearing so much more like utterly stupid advice in the manosphere bubbling around that I don't know. It's like, it just seems created to get men to not try. I almost wonder if this is some, how do I say this? If this is some sort of like attack on the youth through some foreign entities who hate us. We're going to get American men to give up on love. We're going to get American men to give up on starting families. This is how we're going to hurt them. We're going to attack the youth. I don't know if you guys follow all the drama with like tickety tockety, but like there's a lot of chatter about, was TikTok created to hurt the West's youth? And I honestly believe so. I honestly think TikTok was a straight up attack on America, and we should treat it as such. And that's like for those users, but like all this stuff happening now, aimed toward young men, aimed toward men struggling with things. Said no, you should totally give up on love. That hurts us. Like having a generation of disaffected men grow up believing that they cannot trust at all the other half of the population of the world is dangerous. Super dangerous. So, random rant, sorry. Susan, Johnny, chess, I need to get back into that. I haven't played chess in years. I also would think about getting back into that. Freeway, I don't remember last night's dreams. I'm choosing not to. Great. You know what? Let's not bother Freeway at her dreams. If she's having some bad dreams, let's not bring them up in chat. I say that as somebody who has bad dreams, because of obviously, and I don't want to remember the bad things. So let's not bug Freeway about things that might be kind of down or negative, anything like that. I just like ask if she's doing well, but let's not bother with that anymore. Inquisitor not make that connection. Sad for Joe now. Can you get B connection so you can try it out? Might be a few days. I'm thinking about the weed. I'm still thinking about it. So I'm at Iceland. It's looks maxing lingo. Love your content. Devil Doll, welcome back. I try to stop by often. Have a good night. Hello, Devil Doll. Susan, I'm making progress. I think I'll knock out more than 3 chores. Good for you. Make sure you get some rest, though. Why is this? My chat always weird. Long live Trump, because I see your eyes not slandered. Show, no politics, religion. Sorry, rules aren't up yet. Random user getting buff, bro. I am still out of shape, but thank you, I appreciate it. Liz Nard, I was an eye tech for years. This was surgery, sold glasses, given glasses, give it a couple days. You have to wear them 15 minutes at a time. I'm gonna try to wear these pretty often throughout the day. If it doesn't work out, you still have headache or dizziness after increasing, go back. Yeah, so the last glasses that I used, I tried forcing those things, and all they did was give me headaches and made me feel like shit. We'll see. You're so kind all the time. Got the chores. You're really smart, Beat. Johnny, you are really smart, Beat, and you articulate your words so well. Your kids will be well spoken. Thank you, Johnny. Especially if you haven't worn glasses for a minute, your brain eyes have adjusted to blurriness. I have the same problem. It takes me a couple of days to adjust. Once I do, it's great. Nick Fuentes is political, not alpha male. I agree. I just started getting into some Nick Fuentes stuff, and his takes are wild, but his takes on relationships, that kid has no clue. That kid has no clue what he's talking about. But then again, if you listen to what he's saying, you quickly realize he has no clue what he's talking about. So, when it comes to relationships, honestly, I'm pretty sure he's gay. And nothing wrong with that, but his visceral disdain for women reminds me a lot of the closeted guys I've known over the years. And I kind of wonder if it's that. I mean, it's weird mixing up the whole like old idea of no sex at all until marriage and no real relationships at all until marriage. Like, that's a scary thought to me, because, man, if it was just the first woman I ever been with and that's who I married, ooh, no. So, yeah. Susan, not yet. I don't know if there's a big difference between a nice guy and a good man. What's going to kind of hear Nick points, political, not alpha male. There's a big difference between being a nice guy and a good man. Guys get better with the program, have to be chasing it forever, FYI. Joe, don't talk bad about Nick. Joe, relax, man. Honestly, right there, what you just said actually has me worried about you. Don't talk bad about Nick. You should not let yourself get upset when someone doesn't like a person that you like. And I mean that for everybody. I tell my community, whenever they get too upset about somebody who comes in and trolls me, I'm like, calm down. Don't get angry because anyone's randomly mad at me or being dickish to me. Now, I understand the annoyance of it disrupting chat. I understand the need to defend someone like who's your friend. But, like, as far as some influencer who's probably never chatted with you, like, don't get upset when people, like, might say anything off about them. And no one's really said anything nasty about this Nick person. So don't you shouldn't let yourself get so invested into what people are like, anyone you're following, that you get upset if anyone doesn't like them, because we all dislike and like different people. And I get the feeling now, Joe, you're either young or something, but like, don't really let yourself be that much of a super fan where you just can't let anyone just voice their feelings or get overly defensive. Because why? What is you defending this person going to really change about how somebody else feels about them? You'll just look like a super crazy fan. Don't be that person. Like, honestly, I wouldn't want anyone saying, like, if anyone's like, hey, Bernardo's a fag, Bernardo's an idiot, like, you'd be like, wow, why would you say that? That's a better approach. And don't say anything bad about Nardio. It's like, no, because you getting upset on my behalf isn't going to change their mind about me. It'll just make you look bad. And then, honestly, you're just expending energy that's not needed to be wasted. Like, you could just take it off as, oh, they don't like who I like. Oh, whatever. I still like this person. Like, let's say I like Candace Owens, or let's say I'm a fan of Nick Fuentes, and then my chat hates Candace Owens or hates Nick Fuentes, or let's say I'm a fan of Anderson Cooper. Um, but like, there's people chat who's like, oh, I hate that fucking guy. He's such a pretentious blowhard. Da, da, da. Like, what? I can't say don't talk bad about Anderson. It's like, I'm not Anderson's friend. He's not, like, it doesn't what does that do for you? What is there? Don't be that super fan. It's weird. It's weird. Don't let Nick tell you how to control your life, how to live your life, and don't let anyone's disdain for Nick upset you, because it doesn't change anything. I don't know. You're being a little bit too weird here. Calm it down. What's going on here? Double Da, hello, good night to see you again. Johnny, the key is to find someone long term and equal, the right one. Yeah, that's life. You're right about the glasses, 100%. Stacy, Jodo, is this your doing? I want the magic band button. I have less patience than B tonight. Wait, is this your doing? I don't think Joe has said anything wrong yet. I mean, like, I honestly, he just feels like somebody, in my opinion, who's been kind of led astray. But different strokes for different folks. I know there are plenty of men who think this the way that happened. I just don't find it healthy. But yeah. But as far as, like, Joe is not being, like, disruptive toward chat is bad at all, really. You wrote the glasses. Joe, is this you're doing? There's no need to ban Joe, Stacy. I am the queen of assholes. Hi. Hi. I don't think you're the queen of assholes, Stacy. Nowhere near it. Hey, Nardio, headphones look great. Thank you, Bubba. Stacy, smoke more weed. It helps block dreams. Hello, Bubba. Hello, Cuddy Cat Nat. Welcome back. You're just gonna sit behind me. All right. And guys, if anyone comes into chat and I say this for all of you, if anyone comes into chat and they're a fan of somebody you're not a fan of, we'll pick everybody spicy. We'll say Nick Fuentes. We'll say the top G Andrew Tate. We'll say what's that? Anderson Cooper. We'll say everyone on every side of the political aisle. I don't care if you don't like them. I have people I don't like, but I don't want any of that. We don't want these fans around here, because for all you know, I might love some of the people you don't love. So I would say assume that. Assume that I'm a fan of everyone you don't like. And with that in mind, if you can still follow me after that, great. If not, maybe rethink watching me. Because I don't know. I really don't like the idea of that whole, oh, you disappointed me because you're a fan of this, or you disappointed me because you're a fan of that, or you think this way. That's just kind of, I'm way too old for that shit. Oh my god, I'm one of the glasses people now. I'm cleaning my glasses. Look at that. Oh my god. Got a little kit. Oh God, this is weird. Hello, Bob Ramos. Hello, Nat. So he was so canceled he wasn't allowed to get on a plane. Nick Fuentes. What is that? What is that? So, Cuddy Cat, love the glasses. You look handsome. Thank you, Nat. Hello. I honestly thought you were gonna say someone way worse than Anderson Cooper. Love the way you thought about it. There's like somebody else on, I believe, MSNBC, and she is. I'm not a fan, and she's hated on several different sections of the internet. So I was trying to pick people from all sides just to seem like I am objective in this when I'm really not. Hi, buddy. Let's get this out of your way. Sorry, I made a big mess, buddy. I'm sorry. I found one of my little hats though, so that's nice. Alright. Oh, my eyeballs. This is weird. I really should have just dropped the money and gotten the glasses for everything, because I'm trying to walk around my apartment and I have these on, and I probably shouldn't. I really wish I was able to afford the other ones where I could just like have one set on and be good. I was going to say, honestly, someone way worse than Anderson Cooper thought hard about it. I mean, I don't know. Pick somebody. Pick the spiciest meatball. That's who I love. I love Anderson Cooper's white hair, lol. Hey, Cuddy, Bubba, be careful with chat. I guess I missed something because it was retracted. Yeah, everyone, I ban people. Bubba, if you're saying anything spicy that you got to retract, yeah, I'll ban you. Freeway Girl, reading 2025 diary actually did more than I thought. It was grateful most every day. It's good. That's nice. Our Freeway. Liz, I agree, Nardio. Don't agree with some stuff you say, but I bet you wouldn't agree with me. But hey, we could be neutral and get along. Agree. Yes, that's the way it used to be. Agree. Johnny Ditto, it's not that. It's the rage baiting. He just says the opposite of what you're saying. Your boy Johnny Nardio, the Dawn dish soap is amazing to clean glasses. I'll keep that in mind. Says hi. I don't think, Susan, I think it's being said directed at chat. That's the issue. Oh, Rachel Maddow. Rachel Maddow sounds familiar. Not a fan of her either, but she goes in for tens to prove her point. I don't know what that means. Nick is really interesting. Deep dive in the rebuttal. The VP was hilarious. I'll look into it. Ben Shapiro's another one. Oh my God. I used to like Ben Shapiro, and now I want to smack him. Like, I used to like his facts don't care about your feelings thing, and then recently he's become so fucking out of touch. It's like insane. Like, he said something a while ago about like, you shouldn't even have to retire until you're 70. And like, the biggest response was, motherfucker, you've never worked with your hands. Do you think you could actually like do construction, carpentry in your 70s? Like, oh my God, that guy has gotten so, he's always been out of touch, but he stayed in his lane. But now he's telling young people more and more how to live their lives, and it's like, look, rich boy, you've never had to really work. But yes, there's somebody, but the thing is, like, for other people, you might love everything he says, and I'm not going to begrudge you for it. Like, if any of you guys love Shapiro, good. If you enjoy his stuff, good. Or you like him, but every once in a while he says something stupid, good. Because I feel that way with a lot of people. Like, there's a lot of people I love, but then they just say some really stupid shit. And it's like, I will, you know what? I'll put myself out there. Every once in a while, Andrew Tate has some really good life advice for, like, to push forward, to try harder, to don't be anybody's victim. But Andrew Tate also says the dumbest shit possible sometimes about relationships and women. So it's like you take everybody with their good and their bad. I'm sure, like it was said before, was it Liz said she doesn't agree. Yeah, Liz, I don't agree with some of the stuff you say, but I bet you would. Yeah, with me. Like, I am sure I say plenty of stuff. You guys like, all right, Bernardo's being racist against the French again. There's Bernardo's with the whole rounding up the French, putting them in camps. Yeah. We're going to deport them to Australia now. Bernardo, calm it down, calm it down. And the skateboarders. I'm sure I know a few of you mentioned that you were skateboarders before. But you still tolerate my skateboard vitriol. And that's how I feel with everybody. All right. Yeah, but you still tolerate me. What are we going to hear? Without digging into politics, I ask everyone this. But do you think people on opposite parties can get married? Yes! Yes. Yes. Yes, I think people get different politics to get married. As long as you guys are willing to talk about some things and then know when to shut the fuck up. Because there's also the point of, like, you could be with somebody and disagree about politics, but then there's a certain point, like, look, I just won't talk to her about this because she believes that, and I think that's fucking retarded. And I'm sure, and then she's the same way. Like, look, I love him, but I don't talk to him about this because he believes that, and that's fucking retarded. So as long as you don't force the fights, you can be on different ends of the spectrum. And then if you're lucky, you could be with somebody and have really good talks about, but why do you feel that way? I want, okay, so what about this? How are you taking this current events? It's actually quite nice. I did that with my ex for a while. Like, she and I, we agreed on a lot, but in certain politics, we disagreed on a lot too. And it was really nice to be able to have the conversations, but why do you think that way? And the interesting thing is we're both raised very differently. And I see the world very differently than she did. And we were able to, for years, talk about politics and all these sorts of things. And just like, you know, this, and oftentimes there was no answer. Like, as long as you can go into these conversations, especially with politics, and know, oftentimes you will not convince the other person, but at least you get to talk it out or vent about this, then it's fine. But if you go into it like, no, I got to change your mind. We got to get all of them and put them all in jail because they don't believe that. And the otherwise, like, but that doesn't make sense. I don't know. Like, it's doable. It's just finding the right person you could talk to about it, or you just don't talk politics. You just don't talk politics. You make sure it's not at the dinner table or any of the family events. It's doable. I mean, I don't see it. I don't really see myself marrying somebody who's on the complete polar opposite end of the spectrum that I am. But who knows? Who knows? Bubba, if you stay single, ready to mingle to a chat member, it's Wait, what? Bubba, if you say single and ready to mingle to a chat member, it's not. Is that what he did? Well, he took it back. So I guess he realized it was dumb to do. All right. Yeah, guys, I'm really not a fan of dudes coming in chat or anyone in chat flirting with each other because it makes shit awkward. And the same when people flirt with me in chat. Like, look, I don't want to ever fuck around with anybody in chat or flirt actively with chat because it just makes things weird. It just makes things fucking weird. Right? So this is my escape. And I really don't want to deal with any awkward, hey, I'm hitting on you things or hitting on that, or I looked at this person's profile and they're kind of sexy. I have quite a few cuties in my community. And it is weird when dudes come in like, hey, like, oh, God. And then same with any of you people who have a crush on me. Like, look, stop. I'm obviously not interested. Stop. And I've shut that down for a few times. So yeah, this is not the dating scene. ASL doesn't work here. But that is hilarious that he said that single and ready to mingle. I actually just find that funny. Rachel Maddow is the one you mentioned from MSBC. Maybe. Hello, I, me, Uzbekistan. Hello, I, me, New York City in America. Stacy agreed. Liz, I think you can if you're open to other person's thoughts and build a respectful relationship. Agree. That's true. You hate the French skateboarders. I do hate the French skateboarders. Your boy Johnny, I was a shitty skateboarder anyway. Lamau. Ugh. Stacy, yes, at least they used to. Yo, my guy Nardio, you're so funny. Hello, Tosin. B-Raid, I try. Bear L40, I try not to talk about controversial topics because I'm always right and everyone else is always wrong. I agree. I also feel like I'm always right and everybody else is just kind of like on the stupider spectrum than me when they're wrong and don't agree with me. Bear, so I can't ask you to put a baby in me? No. And with a name like that, I'm pretty sure you're a dude. So if you think I could put a baby in you, you're extra stupid. All right, I think I've actually caught up on chat. He said he said it to Cuddy. We ain't having that. Wait, what? Bear, I enjoy being right. Lol. Susan Bear, yes. I didn't say feel. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, I agree. I am always right. It is hard talking to politics with stupid people who don't agree with me. Because why are they so stupid that they don't agree with me? How could they not see the logic of what I'm saying? Fuck. If I only were dictator, if I could put my hands around Rome's neck. What is it? If Rome had but one neck. I should have got the other glasses. Oh, this is weird. Paper towel. Give me 1 second, guys. You know, the fun joke a friend of mine had about like chat flirting with me was like, Bernardo, what if one of those women you're in love with on Instagram, or one of those super gorgeous models / actresses in your chat, she's like your dream woman, but she's like, I can't ask him out. I watch him, he'll never date me. And it'd be like, wouldn't that suck? Like, yeah, I can actually see that happening with my luck. But at the same time, it's like, it's still weird. It's still weird. Can I ask a group question? Just curious. In your last debate or argument, were you right or were you wrong? Lol. Oh man, I gotta put these back. This is so weird looking around now. This is like tiring my eyes out. I'm gonna say I'm sure I was right. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. I usually pray for a minute and then tell them that God told me to tell you that you're wrong. That settles that. I mean, if anyone can actually stand by and watch you pray just for the snarky remark, I'm assuming you don't have many friends and or that no one takes you seriously. Oh, great, he's gonna do this again. That's not tiring. And God said, sure. You know what? Where's my Christmas one? Let's have some bitches come in and complain Christmas is over. And you know what? Suck on a candy cane. Although that's basically gay baiting in my chat, but hey. Dude, the peppermint hot chocolate has been such a treat. I'm really happy with that. I'm thinking about getting some peppermint syrup for my coffee and my future chocolates, because I know this is all limited time stuff. Liz, this might be your signature thing, different hats. Oh my God, please put more on your list. I want to send you one, or do you have a P.O. box? I shut off the P.O. box because everyone... I don't have a TLDR. I don't have a P.O. box. I could put like funny hats in my Amazon list. So apparently, if you guys want to randomly send some stuff to me via Amazon and the wish list, it's doable. So one of the things that you can do is buy something on the Amazon wish list and then add it to the cart. So if anything, I could put like some, how do I say this, some cheap things in there, like some $2, $3 Amazon things, and then you could put whatever you want to send me along with it. Don't send me any fucking dildos. Don't send me anything weird. Please don't send me anything weird. But I was thinking of adding some like random cheap shit in there, and then if anyone wants to get that, then there's something else. Is it standard peppermint? This is standard peppermint. This is like, these are the best candy canes I've had in years. But yeah, I've had people say, oh, I want to get you this, I want to get you that, but I gotta like adjust the thing. Amazon gives me the ability to give certain people power over my wish list, but the problem with that then is you guys get my personal address, and I'm still worried about the cray-crays. So yeah, no. Casey Blizzard said, dude, you are adorable. Thank you. Okay, okay, now I'm gonna get a little full of myself. Are these glasses really working that well for me? Because I don't feel adorable, but thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I hope you're having a great night. I will take the flattery. I will take the flattery. And tonight, before I cry into my pillow, I'm like, you know what? They thought you were pretty, Bernardo. They thought you were pretty. I was in a salty mood before I started this. I had like a slew of jobs saying no to me today. Like, Friday, let's all turn down Bernardo. I had like 7 come in. And then I had another 6 job scams come in. And it's just like, I just started answering the job scam emails with all my anger and vitriol for the week. Fuck you. I hope they find you. I hope they find your kids. I hope they kill you. Fuck you. How do you like try doing this? I hate you. Die, die, die. It's like, oh my God. Like, it is so annoying to spend all this time applying for jobs only to be met with scams that are clear scams. Like, there was one that was sent to me at 7:30 p.m. on the 5th of January, informing me that on January 5th at 3 p.m. I can do an interview for this job. And then it had all the hallmarks of a scam. And I started treating scam emails like scam phone calls. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get like a scam Indian guy on the phone, I tear into them. Now, it depends. Like, what are you in the mood for? How do you want to tear into the person trying to scam you? Sometimes I play along with it. I waste their time. I'm trying to find my credit card. I waste their time. And then 10 minutes in, I start being kind of condescending. I start being a little snide. And by the end of the call, I'm saying he should be burnt alive. Or like, fuck you. Like, it depends on the mood. It depends on the mood. And I'm treating that with the job emails. Like, sometimes like, fuck you, I hate you, die. Or, oh yes, I'm very interested in the position. I'm very curious. I'm going to bring my skill set to your team. There's plenty of ways this could work out. By the way, I hope they find your wife and kids and kill them in front of you. It's just like, it depends. And this is one of my coping mechanisms. I might need to delete this chat afterward. The stream. Oh my God. I just realized something. Look how much more energized I've been after that nap before the stream. I have so much more energy to chit chat and go off on random tangents. Maybe I really should nap before my streams. Who knows? Although I'm also saying slightly spicy things, so who knows? Absolutely, yes. Quick question. If we had 50 blind people, 50 deaf people, put them in a pool, made them play Marco Polo, who would win? Have you tried Robert? They do I feel like half of their postings are scams. Like, never heard back from Robert Half. I've applied to a whole bunch of their jobs, and I kind of wonder if they're scamming people. Because honestly, I feel like I have been getting a lot of my replies from LinkedIn Robert Half postings, and I'm starting to blame Robert Half's whoever's posting on their behalf for the spam that I'm getting, and I'm getting a shit ton of like fake stuff coming in. I was actually this close to not applying for anything through Robert Half anymore. There's a few places on LinkedIn where there's actually supposedly reputable job companies that are scamming people, and if you look it up, LinkedIn doesn't do shit about it. It's really fucking annoying. The OG candy cane, yes. Classics are great. I mean, I love a bunch of different candy canes. I never liked the chocolate ones, though. I tried a bunch of the flavored ones. They're always crap. I thought you were coping with peppermint coca. Coping? I thought you were coping with peppermint cocoa. Now, I try to avoid peppermint stuff or mint things, but I was just saying recently the peppermint stuff that I had was really freaking good. Like, you got me the peppermint hot chocolate. That stuff's been delicious. Stacy, I was feeling quite the same. I took an Avitin and several Bonkins, and I'm feeling a little better. Good, good, good. Stacy, that's a party. Freeway, I slept my best when I napped midday. Gee whiz, I love naps. See, naps fuck me up now. When I was younger, I used to be able to nap and be fine. Now, if I nap, even in the afternoon, I have the worst trouble going to bed at night. I have the worst trouble going to bed at night. So I've been avoiding naps to try to sleep throughout, like when I go to bed at night. This time I was just so exhausted, my eyes were so tired. Like, you know what? Maybe taking a nap will help me with the glasses, and I think it did. But I'm wondering how I'm going to sleep tonight. A little worried. I mean, then again, tomorrow's Saturday, so fuck it. It's Saturday. I mean, their website looked legit. Who knows? We'll see. Stacy, Johnny boy, I'm still a bit mad though. I hope you feel better, Stacy. I hope you feel better. Johnny, the BF made hot cocoa. It was cinnamon, evaporated milk, cream. Oh man, that sounds sweet. Evaporated milk. Oh, sounds good. For a while I was enjoying what is it called? Cayenne pepper. Just a little bit of pinch in the hot chocolate is nice. Cayenne pepper and hot chocolate, a little bit is really nice. Stacy, my whole day was really mad until I kicked Scrabble. Nice. All right, let's paint these things up. Yes, cayenne pepper is awesome, and it's how you met fine people being up late. No, honest to God, like my community are a bunch of late night folk. You guys have been destroying my sleep schedule. Something fierce. Like before I met you, before I was led astray by you lot, my sleep schedule was kind of getting normalized, and then I started doing better and better on the YouTubes, and the later I stayed on, the more people showed up. Give me a second here. Let's try this. Why isn't this working? Well, I'll see you later on the stream. I hate my neighbors. So now we've imported some more trash into the building, and is this working now? Okay, this is working now. So they're starting to blast music in this place. This used to be such a quiet building. I am not late night folk, but it's so worth it. Thank you, Liz. Me not being male approved, I'd be able to stay up. Not me being made unapproved, I would not be able to stay up. Yeah, I'm curious what your time was like here in the United States proper. How did you like it? How was your vacation? How was your time spent here? If you don't mind me asking. I hope it went well. Johnny, I'm glad you're over the flu. ER though. I am also happy you're doing better. What you're saying is I should go play cards with my dad. It's been over the flu. It's kicked ass. Johnny sounds good. I, thank the God, felt like I was fighting something, and I think my body beat it. But yeah, I was worried I was getting sick for a bit. Sorry about that. I gotta get a new bracket to hold the camera so I don't shake the table. I'll figure that out sometime soon. Love the cold weather. Good, good, good. I worry that one of these days, if I ever do go to like Hawaii or any place warm, I'll be suffering because I'm really not that much of a fan of the hot weather. Although, who knows? You hear all these stories about people who go to one of the island places and they're like, I gotta move here. Maybe that's where I find true love. Go over there, meet some island girl, help take over the family business, help run it, bring all my nothing skills to help to the. I kind of felt like a jerk today. I was on the way home from the eye doctor. I decided to walk back from the location back to my apartment, and I came across some guy that I've seen, I think, a few times at conventions, and I was in a horrific mood. I was tired. I was hungry. I was in a really bad mood. I thought the glasses were a massive waste of money. My eye was acting all weird, and then I started trying to eat this very disappointing, overpriced yakitori um, bun thing that I got. And then right as I'm trying to eat this, it falls apart in my fucking hand. And this guy next to me is like, excuse me, aren't you Nardio? I'm like, gah. And I, I think I snapped at the poor guy. And like, I'm like, yeah. And like, I was curt. I was curt. And like, as I'm trying to like not redirect my annoyance, but like as the guy is speaking to me, I had like trying to like bring myself back, and I was like, I tried, oh yeah, I'm Bernardo, and I afterward. But you know, sometimes when you're trying to eat or you're not in the best mood, and someone tries being social, you're just like, what the fuck do you want now? I was nearly at that level of annoyance, and then I was also like, it's also weird to me when someone tries to do a conversation right when I'm eating. It's always like it's like what waiters do at restaurants. I swear to God, doesn't it feel like waiters wait until you took like a big bite of food to come and ask how it is? Doesn't it feel like I've had this conversation with a bunch of friends, and I think they do this on purpose. I honestly believe that waiters wait until your mouth is fucking full to come over and say, excuse me, how's your meal going? Do you like this? You're like, you know? Oh, shit. And so that's how I was like, kind of annoyed as well. 100% waited to do that. God damn it, Susan, you're one of them. You monster. That's hilarious. Honest to God, if I was a waiter, I'd probably do the same thing. Honest to God, I would probably have done the same thing. But I was like, dude, why did you wait till I started eating to eat to like do this? And then right as I started trying to like eat it, it was just like disappointing and then falling apart. Like, yeah. But anyway, so I ran into somebody who knew of me, and I think I remembered him from several conventions. And it's actually always nice when I see somebody outside and they know me from the cons, they know me from my content creation. Although what threw me is every once in a while recently when somebody asks us, so how you doing? I'm like, oh, I don't really want to say I'm doing pretty badly. It's always weird. So the whole how you doing question when I'm out and about and I'm meeting people IRL in real life throws me every single time. Johnny, I also did that as a server. Wait until they had to eat like a quarter of the meat. Dick. You dick. All of you, you monsters. You monsters. And then too, like they're a quarter of the way through the meal. What are they gonna do? Return it? Actually, no, this isn't really good. I make them wait until I'm done chewing and then swallow. I have done that. I honest to God, if they're like weird about it, I take the tip starts disappearing more and more. I think the biggest thing I used to hate from servers would be when I have something, I'm like, it's not good. Like, yeah, we've been getting lots of complaints about this. It's like, well, if you're getting lots of complaints about it, why don't you warn me off of it? Or it's even worse, after they recommended I try something, and then I've heard, yeah, we've been getting a lot of complaints. It's like, you recommended this, you piece of shit. And then they get upset with no tip. Yeah. And then I just realized my retarded ass is not wearing the gloves that I have right in front of me, so I'm getting paint in my hands. Doing great. Doing great, Nardo. I'm gonna wash my hands. No, Susan Johnny. Haha. When I was server at 16, I hated the old men. Hated them. I bet. Just so you know, I have my headphones in doing chores. Y'all make me crack up. Haha. I did so good as a server, to be honest, in the grand scheme of things. I love this community so much. Thanks, everyone. I'm happy you're enjoying it, Liz. Two Pigs. Hey, cool streak. How long have you been painting models? I think I started in 2019. Liz, we love your laugh. Stream. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna wash my hands and then put on some gloves because this is stupid. I keep wanting to walk around with the glasses. I really should have just spent the money on the other one. All right, well, I think it's around 2 a.m. and Fatty wants pizza. 3, oh my God. Time has flown with you guys. It's almost 3 a.m. Jesus. We're doing good, guys. We are doing really good. Okay, so my eyes definitely feel a little bit strained after wearing them, but I will say, this isn't fucking with me anywhere. Oh, shit. Sorry, I gotta fix the table. So, so far these glasses aren't messing with me too much, like pain-wise. I think napping helped a lot, and I think I'm getting comfortable with it. Like I could paint, I could see the detail in the miniatures. I could see the screen pretty easy. It's still doing the wobbly effect thing. And then I can look at the camera and not have it weird. Before, when I had the reading glasses on, if I was painting miniatures and I looked up even at the phone, it fogged my eyes up something fierce, and then I couldn't read the screen at all. So this is working kind of fine. Progress. Do you paint them for a specific game? I paint a whole bunch of things for various reasons. Sometimes I paint miniatures just for something to paint for the night and paint for the stream. Other times I paint for particular games like Blitz Bowl or Age of Sigmar Spearhead, or some other games that I have that I play either or get means to play. So it depends, but yes, I paint a lot. Sometimes I just paint something for fun. Serving is so much fun if you have good crew, good cooks, good hosts, good restaurant. I worked overnight at diner. It was a good team. Pay wasn't the highest, like work at a fancy place, but hey, money. Yeah, I don't think I'm cut out to be a server. My short-term memory is kind of shit sometimes, and I don't know. I'm kind of okay with dealing with people. I'm kind of not. Susan, happy chef. My dad got me the jobs. You check on me. Hated. I'm not serving anyone unless I love them. That's cool. Do you paint that in yourself too, Pigs? We were just talking about painting wish list stuff earlier. All right, where did I put the palette? Oh, there it is. All right. Will you eat all the candy canes before packing decorations? They're still good next year, if not, lol. So my experience, candy canes are not really that good the next year. I was actually going to give all the candy canes to my ex-girlfriend when she came and got the cats, and I forgot. Because I probably shouldn't be eating them, but I forgot to give them to her. She loves candy canes. Although, I think I mentioned this a few times on chat. For the past few years, the candy canes in the city did not taste right. Neither one of us enjoyed them. So we actually left all the candy canes from the previous years in the bags with the decorations. Sometimes we left them on the small trees. But this year, the ones that I got are tasty. I actually think I got her like a bunch of the candy canes from where I bought mine. But I was going to give her the rest of these things because I know she loves them and I know I probably shouldn't be eating these things. But now I have them, so who knows? Maybe I'll just nom on them. I also have two giant candy canes that I got from a bigger store, so I'm kind of like excited / worried, are they going to be good or not? Or what I can do, I can be like special, depending on how life goes. I can just keep the candy canes and crush them up and put them into various things, like hot chocolate or coffee or baked goods. I've been very, very curious about getting into baking. So we'll see. But right now I'm enjoying nomming on candy canes, although I really, really shouldn't. And my eyes are... I swear there's a candy making channel on YouTube. It's cool to watch being made. It is cool to watch. I would love to learn how to get into all that stuff. Sydney asks how it's made. Food Factory. I think you're right. There's a whole bunch of great creators making great things. If I had a proper kitchen, I'd be baking. Like, I don't have any good countertops to like make bread on and roll the bread and the flour and all that stuff. I would love to have a good, big, flat cooking surface so that I can prepare foods easier, especially baking. I would love to make some fancy schmancy breads. No, Susan, I have no space. I really don't have the space. My apartment is so overloaded with stuff as is, and there's so little space in here. The little mini table will not work. Now, underneath my bed is already full of a whole bunch of other things. The running joke for a while was, we'll just shove it under the bed. We'll just shove it under the bed. There's no more room under there. God damn it, I don't have the gloves on again. There we go. Here. Let's put this. Everything okay? You guys all got quiet. Well, I guess I'm not saying anything. I'm painting, so not like I'm being that interesting. Gloves, gloves, stupid gloves. We're watching the painting lull. We've been really good tonight. No hidden messages, I think. So, what about? Here's a question: what are you guys doing this weekend? I know. Liz is doing that convention. What about the rest of you? How are you spending your Saturday and Sunday? I'm gonna try to be productive at home, getting some content done, and then like doing some Coursera courses. I want to get there's like an 8-hour Coursera class I could do that would get me certification in Google Docs, and I think they have one for Microsoft Office. So I'm thinking about doing that. Plus, it's good to refresh the skills. I opened up, what's it called? Excel recently, and they changed the entire layout again, which I don't understand. Of all the programs you should probably just leave alone, I think Excel should pretty much be that. So I'm thinking about having the grand old time of learning Google Docs, getting a certificate of that, and then getting a certificate in Excel. A while ago, last year, I invested in the Coursera Plus subscription, and I have not been making anywhere as much use of it as I should have been, considering everything happening. But I'm gonna try to buckle down this weekend and get some of these certificates done. Maybe it'll help my chances in not being a fucking what I am. Coursera is not free. You can either pay for the classes or you pay like one massive amount, a few $100s, and then you have access to do a bunch of things. I did the fee for the bunch of things. So I should be making more use of that. I'm not. I plan on doing it soon. I hope I actually don't run out of time with my subscription, because I hate to have to do it again. All right, our trolls are done. Let's do the little guys now. The little guys. Actually, didn't I just see that thingamabobbits that I want to use? I love Excel. Oh, you Excel lovers, you people. It's like those people who love math. I love math. Good for you. Good for you. God bless you. Master classes look interesting. I don't see master classes as classes, though. I just see master classes as like fun TV shows to watch. One of these years, I will invest in master class. Dude, looking at a screen and doing this with these glasses is so weird, because it's doing this to the whole image. Fucking weird. I don't know what all Allison does, but the course was free and you only pay when you print your certificate. All right. Where the hell did I put that? There it is. I like Excel because I like math. That is awesome. That is awesome. Hello, Jojo. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. It is like past time to get a new table. This thing is breaking at like 5 different spots. Like I'm noticing tonight more than ever, like if I touch it, it like shifts or it's shaking more often now. Where did I put that? There it is. These open office is free, but the version Excel, which also hides stuff. Oh, no. Well, you found it. I gotta swap my air purifier filters. They're kind of gross. I vacuum them every once in a while to like try to extend their lifespan, but yeah, a few of mine just get swapped out. Alaska's finest. I guess you've got an extension on your work visa. I'm Puerto Rican, bitch. I'm American. What about the way I look and speak makes you think illegal? Do you see me selling oranges on a street corner? Do you see? Hi. I am not waiting in front of a Home Depot looking for trabajo. Nor am I running, what is it called? A daycare center a minute. That's my conversation for now. Bye till next time. Have fun with the illegals in chat. It'd be hilarious if, like, in a few years, it's like a whole, like, hey, call ICE button on YouTube. Like, dislike, call ICE. Get rid of this person. There is an interesting story I have open, but I didn't read yet. That apparently, a majority of a certain bunch of visas coming in that are allotted to actors are going to OnlyFans porn creators. I haven't read the article yet. I have the tab open, and I saw somebody else bring that story up in another thing that I follow, and I'm just like, if this is true, I fucking love it. I love it that if we went full circle in the world, that we're importing porn stars now instead of like actors from other countries. You know what? Yeah, fuck the Canadian actors, fuck the freaking Australian actors, fuck all those other actors. Let's get all that pussy in here. Let's get all those Colombian porn stars. Let's get all those like various South American porn stars. Let's get some of those Eastern European ones too. Let's bring those in. We need that in America. We need that here. It's fucking hilarious now. It's fucking hilarious. Like when you see the crazy, broken, hilarious things that happen in the world, you gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Like I'm gonna read that before I go to bed tonight. I hope it's true. I hope it's true. Because you know what? The whole point from a whole, like, give us, like, from my understanding, some of these ladies are making serious, and gentlemen, a bit, mostly ladies, are making some serious bang. So if we can bring them in and their tax dollars, I'm okay with it. And then if we could stop having more snooty actors come in from other countries, I'm okay with it. The next tier on OnlyFans. Get me to America. I'm thinking about some South American woman with big tits doing "I want to live in America," like bouncing her tits, singing "I want to live in America." I just. Oh, that'd be fucking hilarious. Oh my god. And then as I say that, my brain goes to the South Park episode when Cartman was saying his right hand was Jennifer Lopez. Like, they kind of remind me of that. I mean, you know, I appreciate those reasons for South America. We're gonna get the oil, and we're gonna get their porn stars. We're getting exactly what America needs. Your name is Timmy. Do you think your opinion means anything to me with a name like that? Come on. Timmy man, 420. Ooh, 420. You're so edgy. Ooh, dumbass. Happy Saturday, stupid. Hope you're doing well. Timmy. Yes, that's where my brain goes every single time I hear the name Timmy. Every single time. I gotta start rewatching South Park again. I really have to start rewatching South Park again. So I think next Friday or sometime next week they're having another Warhammer event where they're going to announce new products, all the new hotness for the year. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that. Not like edge of my seat, but I'm looking. The better phrase is I'm looking forward to that. I'm supposedly there's going to be some new stuff for Blood Bowl. Hopefully they add some new teams to the mix. Looks like they're going to add some 40k piratey stuff, which I'm kind of interested in. It would be nice if they have some new interesting things for me to hobby lust after. I did not pose you correctly. Uh, Hi. Mochi just came out. Okay, I will say so far, I think the glasses are working. Like, I'm not having too much trouble focusing on things. I mean, again, I also slept a bit more than I normally do. And while I didn't eat a lot today, I also made sure to eat today. So it could also be that. It's just annoying when I like turn to look around or look further than I should. But as far as for mini painting stuff, this is working out really well. So, is it worth $300? Is it working? Yes. Hi. I'm hungry now. We've hit the hour. We've hit the hungry hour where I would be happy to order pizza or we keep talking shit about pizza, but yeah, tonight would be pizza. Tonight would be the pizza night. Well, the only places open now that make pizza are not very good. I guess I could try to walk to some place, but dude, these miniatures are so much fun. Let's see. I thought I had some more frozen burritos in my freezer, and I do not. Womp womp. Nardio chat, pause, relax, interaction. Gonna call it a night. No, you're fine. You guys are all fine. If you're just watching, you're just relaxing. You don't need to force it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Even lurking, I appreciate. That means like hanging out and not chatting. That's fine. We have a wonderful night. Never feel guilty if you don't feel like chatting. You can't. It's okay. Yeah, I'm happy just having you guys hang out with me. I'm sorry I'm being so quiet, but I'm trying to get these guys done. But I hope you're having a good night. I was actually just thinking maybe I should turn on the what is it called? The sound machine that plays that nice running water sound that I have in the background so often, because I know a few of you seem to find that very relaxing when I'm painting and I have that white noise going on, or that like relaxing noise going on. But no, you're good. You're good. All of you are good. And if there's nobody watching, that's fine too. Like I'm just I'm just shutting my brain off for a bit, listening to some random shit on the internet here and there, and painting. And then I keep forgetting, like I have stuff end, and I don't put anything else on because I'm just like kind of enjoying losing myself in the painting and then thinking about other stuff that have to get done. So this is exactly what I needed right now, just shut my brain off. And then I'm also really surprised at how well these glasses are working out for me tonight. Although the weird part is every time I take off the glasses, I feel the eye strain. But it's just interesting because usually whenever I would have glasses on, I felt the eye strain when I had the glasses on, as opposed to when I also took them off and felt it too. So I think this is an improvement. If this, hopefully this works out. Hopefully this works out. And then the next step is getting those fancy schmancy all-in-one ones. But yeah, because for a while, I think you guys noticed I was struggling when I was painting. I kept like pinching my eyes and stuff, and like I can't see, complaining, and now here I am. Look at me, painting like a real boy. Liz, I am still here. You're still helping me do a lot. I've done more than I thought I would. Good, good, good. Although it is getting late even for you, so maybe we should start getting ready for bed, Liz. Just some advice. Am I a weirdo who just enjoys other people's presence and it helps me do stuff? No, that sounds perfectly normal to me too. Liz, me too. Been here the whole time, listening and doing things. Wonderful. See, you're normal. You're normal and awesome. You are normal and awesome. I still find it funny with that conversation earlier. Would you move to a tiny house, 1,300 square feet in acreage? It's like, yeah, yeah. If everything works out, yeah, I'd be okay with that. I'd be okay with that. It's always like when someone would say, "Would you date that model? Would you date that gorgeous actress?" I mean, if I had to. Although it's 3:45 a.m., I should start going to bed. Although I'm a little tired, but I also napped, so I don't know. Maybe I should take some melatonin to help me sleep some more. I was actually thinking about getting off the melatonin, but considering that I napped, I don't want to be in bed too late. I think it's supposed to rain all day today in the city. I miss my little girls. It was so nice having Bella and Nergy here. I still miss them. I still miss them. Give me a second to get some melatonin. I think after I finish these last two little guys, these last two squig riders, I'm going to call it for the night. It's almost 4 a.m. The later I stay up, the more Fatty wants food. I was this close to getting a burrito from the freezer, but God said no, I am out. Put some melatonin in me, hopefully helps me sleep. Although I kind of want to take a nice long shower. We'll see. There's some times where it's just like I finish a stream at like 3:30 or like 4 o'clock, and then I end up like staying up way too late. Like I end up cuddling with Mochi or Rocky on the bed after a shower. I'm like, oh my God, it's 6 a.m. What am I doing? What am I doing? Sometimes I just stay up like job hunt until like 7 or 8 o'clock and then like keep going. Hey, Browse, happy Saturday. I hope you're doing well. Good morning. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I usually listen to ocean waves being cold and snow. I've been listening to blizzard winter sounds. I've never listened to blizzard winter sounds. You have me curious. Let's copy that and put it into Google and see how it sounds. Ooh, I'm interested in a new sound effect. Holiday storm ambiance with icy howling wind sounds for sleeping. Whoa. I gotta say, I love it sometimes when there's like a big old storm happening, and my eyes are like tired and strained when I don't have the glasses on. This is weird. So like I was saying, like I find it relaxing when we're getting hit with a big storm, and like you hear the winds howling out there, like the snow coming down softly. Like I have an air conditioner in my window, so when it's like rain hitting the air conditioner and it's not like, I don't know, sometimes I don't like it, but when it's like snow, heavy snowstorms and all that coming down, it's really relaxing to me. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of blizzard sounds for sleep. This is crazy. Cool. Okay. Horrible thing. When I was in college, I had roommates that I hated. And I remember, no, I won't say that story. Yeah, we won't. Oh, I got a whole bunch of messages. All right. Where's all the crew? It's late, Browse. It's late. Half our crew went to bed. I think I scared the rest off with all my hate speech. It's okay to vent. I'm just joking. I don't think I was too hateful tonight. Just the usual. Just the usuals. Hi, hope you're having you had a wonderful week. Just woke up. It's 12:52 out here. Oh my God, you people in the past. You people in the past. Hi, buddy. Hi. What's up? You want to cuddle? You want to cuddle? You miss me? I love you too. I love you too. Rocky is begging for attention while being sleepy. He's like, Dad, go to sleep, you fat fuck. Like, go to sleep, you. Only 10:53 here. Well, I'd like to get more perfect. But thank you very much. Yeah, you're painting? Yeah, I'm putting a base coat on some miniatures. I can start painting tomorrow. I like your glasses, Nardio. They're fashion. My son has some like that. Cool. Happy you like them. I don't know about what's in. I just picked what I thought felt right. The lady who I got the glasses from thought I made a silly choice with them. I thought I made a silly choice with them. I only got them because they had like huge frames, so it's easier for me to see without having the frames in my field of view. If I'm in style, if I'm stylish, it is purely by coincidence, almost by mistake. Hi. 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 I'm almost done with this, buddy. I'm almost done. It's like the end thing, very cool. I got me 2 pairs for like $80. Great deal. Oh man, I wish this was $80. This was 300 because I got funny lenses. My eyes are broken. Freeway, good night, Browse. Liz, off to one. Have a good night, Freeway. I hope you sleep well. Browse, really need to start wearing mine. Good night, Freeway. Nerdy, have good skin. What do you use for skincare? Rocky High. So I started visiting. I started seeing a dermatologist sometime last year, and she put me on a few different things and just recommended different stuff to me. I use Cetaphil face wash, and for my face, and then Cetaphil body wash for the rest of my body. And that works really well for me in like helping to stop breakouts or like keep my skin for the most part okay. Then I'm also not eating as much shit as I used to. Like I notice if I start eating junk food or greasy food, I do have the occasional breakouts, but I try not to eat as much shitty food as I used to. I also have been much better about like not rubbing my face, because like I absentmindedly rub my face a lot, and whenever I do that, I notice that's where acne tends to flare up, and I also don't pick at myself, so that helps. More, but over the course of the past year or so, I've done my best to also, how do I say this, not allow myself to pick at myself, or like to how do I say this, put myself in the sun too much. I've been avoiding the sunlight for the most part. Walking, if I do go in any sunlight at all, I have a whole bunch of sunblock on. Because again, we're all getting older and stuff, and the last thing I want are wrinkles or like messed up issues going on. A while ago, for years, I just didn't use sunblock because it always bothered my skin. It like would cause me to have acne. And then I had like this discoloration that happened here, where I had like light spots and dark spots all over the top of my forehead, and it really had me insecure for a while, plus everything else happening. So I invested in some skincare cream from Amazon. Forgot the name of it, but basically it's meant to like even out your skin. And then that kind of worked for a bit, but it didn't like work on the parts that needed it the most. So my dermatologist moved me over to azelaic acid. So I do that once. I've moved up to point to doing it like once every day, and that has really helped calm down my acne, as well as how do I say this, lighten my skin, so it's kind of evening out my skin tone down on my face. I don't think I'm gonna do this permanently, because I'm really not that much of a fan of skin whitening. Like I look pale as is without the extra help, but yeah, this is gonna pale me out a little bit more as it works to correct my skin. Besides that, interesting, my favorite thing from the dermatologist, which I found interesting, is she told me not to use any sort of washcloths or scrubbing things, to just use my hands to rub the soap on, clean my face with it, not too much, and then rub it off. Apparently a big reason for a lot of skin issues is we're being too aggressive on our skin. And I gotta say, since following her advice, my skin has been looking great. I love the dermatologist. She's also gorgeous. But the staff in the office are so fucking inept. Yeah, so the azelaic acid thing I think is really helping my face out. And then after that, I'm slathering in Cetaphil moisturizer. I have like a few issues I don't like with my skin that I would like to have addressed, but a part of it is just normal aging and then slight genetic problems, but we'll see. I'd like to look as like everyone else does, as young as I can for as long as I can. If I could be a sexy, super sexy 75-year-old or 80-year-old, that'd be great. If I could still keep getting carded well into my 80s, I'd be very good, happy with that. That would be all sorts of awesome if all of a sudden I was able to like still have college women hitting on me well into my 80s. And because they thought I'm handsome, not just because they think I'm in their classes. It's still really fun whenever I get hit on by young women. Like, yay! I don't want to be a daddy, but I'm old enough to be a daddy, so this can't happen. It's yeah, it's still weird anytime that happens. Whatever age you are, Nardio, you look 25. I love you. I appreciate you. I want you to know all those kind words you say to me. Every single time you lie to me, I love you. I love you very much. Okay? Honestly, that means the world to me. uh, I gotta not rub my face though, like when I have an itch. I'm being honest. Thank you very much. It makes me happy. It makes me very happy. I came across this interesting. There's this video of someone. If I share it, I'll probably get in trouble. But the spicy person on X shared a video of them remixing. What is it called? The Lord of the Rings. There's a part when some lady goes up to one of the main characters and she's like, "How old are you? Are you 50? Are you 60? You can't be 70." And he's like, "I am this." And she's like, "Oh!" And then she's like, "You must be," and it says, "You must be like a millennial or something." It's like when you tell people you were born in the last century, and they're like, uh, I'm being honest. When I first saw your channel, I said, "Oh, this is a real young man." Thank you. Nate says Christmas is over. What? What, Nate? What? Are you serious? Well, so fucking what? Relax. Honest to God, if I had the spare cash, if I had the fuck around money, I would be buying Christmas stuff, just snapping it all up. If I could, with all the clearance Christmas stuff now, oh my God. Oh my God. I would be so happy to get like more decorations and more lights and all the trees and stuff, turning this into fucking Wonderland. Yes. Me too. Yep. Great minds. All right, all right. It is 4:05 a.m. I've been naughty. Although it's Friday, who cares? But I should go to bed. Let's see today's progress. So we got most of this base coded now. We just got to do the rest of the line troops and then the leader, and then I get stop scratching, try scratching, and then I have a banner I want to paint, and then I found a spare goblin I got from another order a while ago, so I'm going to paint him up for funsies. But yeah, this project will most likely get finished tomorrow, and maybe tomorrow night we'll just start painting this. I have no idea what I mean, I kind of have an idea what I'm going to do, but I also don't have an idea what I'm going to do. This is an exciting little side project, or fun little project on the stream. You got a lot done. I chatted a lot tonight. I didn't really get as much done as I could have / should have, but that's the fun part about this. Like this, as much as I wish this was my job, this isn't my job. So it's not like I have to get this stuff done, you know? So that's a really nice thing about this. Like I could just kind of go at my own pace, fuck around with conversations, say some wild shit, and like still have a good night with you guys. Good night, sleep well. Good night, Browse. Good night, everyone. Good night, Liz. Freeway, if you're still on. Good night, Susan, if you're still on. Have a good night. Same with you, Susan. I mean, that's Susan. Stacy, I'm stupid and tired. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Every one of you who are still watching, everybody who's still lurking and being a part of this, I appreciate you all. I hope you have a wonderful night. To all the new people, hi. My name is Bernardo Espanol. I am from New York City. I live in Manhattan for now, hopefully for a while. And yeah, I do mini painting streams like this, chit-chat streams, board games occasionally, and random videos on random things. So if you like this sort of content, please do me a favor and subscribe. It means the world to me, and I'm trying to see if we can break... I think if YouTube picks up and does well, I am pretty sure we can easily break at least 7,000 this year, maybe 10,000, because we had 2,000 new subs last year. So I'm pretty sure we can break, like, do even better this year. I'm pretty sure we can hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So that is my goal, by like begging every night for you guys to please hit on me a subscription. Anywho, I hope you're all doing great. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. I have stuff on the floor I gotta move. I'll probably be, I don't know. I'm torn between streaming tomorrow and then getting stuff done, or just hyper focusing and then getting stuff streaming done at night. But I will be streaming tomorrow all night. We'll see what tomorrow brings. It's going to be a rainy day in New York City, apparently very rainy. I want to get out of my apartment and do stuff, but I also have to get stuff done at home. I kind of want to go bother somebody, but I don't think it would turn out very well. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Anywho, I've been blathering. Let's go check a chat real quick. All right. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Thank you for keeping company. I appreciate all of you. Actually, wait. Let's go see the hidden messages real quick. Let's check out the hidden messages. This has been a hoot recently. All right. YouTube has been better recently. Oh no, there's actually, oh wait, there's one hidden message. Sex sells, lol, from Johnny. I think we were talking about the OnlyFans creators getting into America, which is a hilarious topic. What else? Johnny again. And Susan, I need a big January purge as well. How is Johnny getting targeted now? Another message. Susan, did you get anything painted or did we screw up the night? No, Susan, we got stuff painted. How is that hidden? Well, YouTube was kind of doing better. Now we're back to being silly again. Nope, another one. Joe said Hassan Pike. Oh yeah, yes. I guess for the conversation we're having before, that's a true one. Anyone can get a beat or play a little short game, but can you keep the wave low? What the hell was that chat about? Oh, this is hilarious. It's fun going back and seeing what I missed on chat, what was hidden. And this was, hey, we got our first ban from this. Okay. But yeah, it's funny seeing what was hidden. And I'm like, what are we on about? All right, we caught up, and there's not that many hidden messages, a few silly ones. Phone went from like 80 or 90% to 20%. We made it. All right, friends. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. I hope you have a wonderful Saturday. I will see you tomorrow night on stream, maybe throughout the day. I'm not quite sure, but I'm still getting used to me with glasses. This is weird. This is very weird. Anyway, happy Saturday. Happy 2026. I hope you're all doing great. I appreciate all of you. Have a wonderful night, guys. Bye.